my way through town. Or sea. Buy my way through sea. As one does.
Alright, the stream is active.
Woo!
Doesn't sound like it changed any of my mic settings, so that's good. Alright.
To
Go ahead.
lay down to freestyle and beatbox, we can listen.
And... veto.
That's my job, you assholes. I'm the bard here.
I do not have the skills to beatbox. I apologize.
It's okay, no skills required. I have proven to my coworkers that are trapped in the van while I'm driving that quite frequently.
No skills required or no skills expected.
Both.
I mean,
Either or.
Yeah, por qué no los? No skills.
I feel like it's better if you're not good at beatboxing but insist on doing it, right? Because, like, if you're mediocre, then you're just kind of trapped. But, like in a form of purgatory, but then otherwise it's... Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, it's just like, okay.
When we last left our PCs, all three of them had gone down into the bilge of the Wormwood ship. On request from the ship's eccentric poison maker, Habley. Yeah. So, jump to that real quick. Both Jade and Silas both went down first and got entangled into the webs. Cato followed them and was able to not entangle himself and get down to the base of the bilge. Above your head, you can see the dark movements of spiders crawling across the ceiling, crawling across the webs. And of course, the one person that was strapped to one of the poles down there, who looks to have been bit multiple times by the spiders, and is kind of defeated. He's just leaning, strapped against the pole, wearing a few little clothes, but not much. Alright, Cato, since you're not entangled, what are you doing when you reach the lower level?
Okay.
You said you had a idea on how to get
Yes.
the poison?
So can I say previously before, going down the hole, I asked for, we asked for glass and cloth for venom extraction? Or do you want me to climb back up it, get it from the good poison, Mr. Hobbs?
We can meet in the middle. Hobbs will come over. You'll see his head poke up from the little hole in the roof, occluding the light that's filtering down in there. And he tosses you a small leather satchel. He says, everything you need's inside.
Thank you, Master Hobbs. And then going to look at the people tangled up and say, don't worry. I'll get you out of here in a jiffy. And I look at the, I'm gonna look at the spiders.
Okay.
And I would like to roll a knowledge nature.
Okay, go ahead.
Knowledge nature to see if effectively fucking around with the webbing will agitate the spiders.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh, damn.
Wow.
Damn, 26. Nice. Alright. So, you will immediately notice these as scarlet spiders. Scarlet spiders are small arachnids with bright red bodies and black legs. They don't have an ability to do a web attack. They can make webs, but they cannot shoot their web at you to entangle you or anything like They're usually found on any terrain, and they mostly hunt large insects and small mammals. They do have a bite, and they do have a poison that they have, but it's a weak poison, and it's also a weakening poison. For
Okay.
mechanical purposes, it reduces your strength by it reduces your strength if you fail your fortitude save.
Gotcha. So I'm assuming just very docile spiders, non-aggressive towards
they're
large mammals.
They will run from they will flee instead of try to attack.
Okay.
The one thing that you do know with a roll like that, though, that wizards, spellcasters who end up taking a scarlet spider as a familiar, increase their ability to climb better. So, I mean, you did roll a pretty damn good check, so might as well give me that.
All right. So Kato's going to get out his rapier and just use it to kind of foil the webs as he. Oop, nope. Fuck. Nope. I'm going back down.
I believe you.
Sorry.
Moving Silas all around. I get it. Just moving everybody.
Sorry. So yeah, he's going to kind of step in and just kind of use his rapier to kind of cut them down and say, be very still. Don't anger the spiders. They are quite docile.
All right.
Docile. Right.
Oh, don't mind me, just hanging around the entire.
No, I'm cutting y'all loose.
Yeah, he's using his rapier, cutting through the webs and
Yes,
such.
I heard him
Oh.
say that. Did my response not make sense of just saying? If you said don't.
Oh, it makes sense, Silas. It just was such a poor joke.
Oh, okay, I apologize. It's mostly because the other one also completely broke narrative and party.
Oh! How rude.
I know, completely rude. Alright, so.
Kato, how dare you?
What are y'all doing down here?
Oh, it speaks.
Nothing, Mr. Spider. We're just enjoying your web.
I've been called
I
worse.
think it was...
If you don't mind, are you the one that they tried to assign to collect the venom, or are you more of their food?
I think I'm neither. I pissed off Master Scourge and he stuck me down here a couple days ago.
Oh! What did you do?
While we were in Port Peril, off on leave, I said something he didn't like when we were in one of the taverns. It's as easy as that. If you're some of the new recruits, you keep a notice of that. He doesn't take too kindly to people talking back to him.
Noted.
Well, I'd certainly hate to to stir up his bad side and get into a fight with him again.
So, did Habley send you down here to get the spider venom?
Yes, as I take out like a cloth container, like a glass container with some cloth on top.
No, as Silas put it earlier, we're just here to hang around. You know.
I was gonna laugh at that. It was pretty funny, but I've been hanging around for a while now.
I know, and somehow other party member didn't understand that I was making a direct follow-up to his talk about not angering the spiders. Strange.
These things don't get angered that easily.
Well,
How do you think I've
look.
been survived the last couple of days? I have nothing else to eat.
Wait, you've been eating the spiders?
The ones that I can reach.
Oh, that's... well, hey, whatever it takes for survival. Look, how about we help each other out? Surely you've seen these things enough that you can show us, or at least like guide us on how to milk these creatures, and we'll put in a good word for you.
You got any rations? Or maybe a rum ration?
I've got a ration on me. You can have it.
Food
holds
or
barred.
rum?
Just rum. Rations, unfortunately.
You're probably too
And these-
fresh. They probably haven't even given you any rum yet, have they?
No, goddamn shame. And he's gonna take out one show ration from his bag and give it to him as I mark it off my sheet.
Much thanks. That means I don't have to eat one of these spiders today. Simple thing. Grab it by the ass, hold it between your two fingers, take it and press it up to the little bottle the tablet gave you. Should be able to get its fangs stuck inside, and then you gently have to massage its side as it pumps it in.
I
Well-
can prosecute that
Oh,
does the same thing. This will
I
work.
think I can handle this one. I think I can handle this one, guys.
Well, let's let me make it a little bit easier. As I cast the spell of the Professor Bill Cosby, and then I cast this AOE sleep spell in a burst. Against the spiders, it's a 10-foot burst. So I'm going to catch 1, 2, 3, 4 spiders in it.
Okay, I'm not even gonna. Well, let me see what their save is on that one. It's a will save, right?
Yep.
I got +0. Yeah.
What's that spell sound like?
Oh yeah. What is
Zibbity bobbity.
I was gonna say it.
God
better
damn
be,
you!
It better be zip zop zippity pop puddin' pop.
Yeah. God damn you!
Oh, look, that one rolled a 1 at least.
Consider that my revenge of the annoyance earlier.
Jesus, I am not on a good trail tonight. Alright, I failed them all. So all 4 of them go to sleep.
Okay, so I start handing out the glasses, and magical sleep. So we got a minute to milk these things. So I just grab them by the ass and poke it in the jar.
Well, real
Oh,
quick.
come on. I thought I was going to do this.
Yeah,
No.
but
We were passing
on.
out all.
Hold on.
Passing out all.
before the loudest one that talks gets to go, Derek, what sort of skill roll is needed to milk these things?
If you follow the simple instructions that he said, nothing. I'm probably going to, for the sake of the matter, because he doesn't want them killed, but give y'all a chance to still kill them while you're milking them, give me just a straight up dexterity roll.
Can we not have the chance to kill them while they are asleep?
Asleep?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to assist on this. I'm going to give guidance to everybody that's doing it.
Okay.
Alright, am I out of the web now?
Yes. So the rapiers.
Okay.
There's no webs.
Okay, so I'd like to... I can't remember how to do this. La da 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 da.
My favorite
Oh
song.
my freaking god.
I'm very familiar with this song.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, so when you roll the dexterity check, just add a little +1 to it. Or mayhap
There we
sleight
go.
of hand if you have it.
Okay, oh, sleight of hand?
I was just suggesting it for the game master.
No, sleight of hand is definitely an option. Yes, you can supplement sleight of hand for a dexterity roll.
Okay, I think I actually have sleight of hand. I think I do. I do.
It's in backgrounds, honey.
Oh,
What's
backgrounds.
taking you so long down there? You hear the voice of Scourge with his head pop over the ladder and look down.
This is all out of character. 1 second, Scourge.
All right.
I can't find backgrounds. Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. I found it. But I unfortunately do not have. I do have sleight of hand. There it is. Yeah. And +1, you say?
Yeah.
Alright.
Is she not a rogue?
Well, that's not
Yeah.
that's not minus all of her other pluses. So 24 total.
Take that.
Oh, you already added the +1 from undefined. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, I did. I already added.
So with an 18, yeah, you're able to milk the spider until it has no more venom coming out of its fangs.
That's a good boy. There's a good boy. Now you just go sleep now. On to the next one.
All right. So for this not to take up too much time, since they're asleep, it's not really a threat. It's not a problem. Y'all aren't going to kill them with the guidance that he gave you because it was going to be like a nat 1. Would have been killing one of them by accident while you milked it, so the guidance circumvents that. So you're good to go. You're able to milk all 4 of them while the other one watches on with its beady little eyes.
Okay. So,
What about the 5th one?
It's sitting over there
Oh,
next
okay.
on the other side of what's his name, just watching.
Okay.
Okay, do we need to?
Yeah,
Well-
yeah. All ones possible.
yes, I got something for that as well.
Okay. You go ahead.
I'm gonna start whistling to the spider as a fascination on it.
Okay.
I spent 1 bardic performance to
Is
make
that a
DC
compulsion
14?
effect?
Yeah.
See?
Mind affecting effects immune.
Oh well, then they're not asleep then.
That's very true.
It's the sleep spell.
Why are they immune? Because they're spiders? Venom, vermin. Okay. Mind affecting effects.
Yeah, enchantment, compulsion, mind affecting.
Yeah. Alright, so, rather than that happen, I'm going to say that they aren't immune to it, and the sleep works, so I don't want to backtrack on that. You are able to milk the 5th one. Give me 1 more of that sleight of hand check if Jade's going to be doing it.
I can take care of it. Let's see. Do I add +1 again? Or no?
Single attack roll, saving throw, a skill check, so no, not yet.
Alright. Yeah. Not as good.
Well, it was only a DC 10 to milk them to begin with, so you are able to milk it without causing it any harm. So now that you have this 5 spiders milked into the jar, you have half a jar full of venom. Y'all are good to head on up. Or continue anything else that you were going to do.
Derek, do you mind giving me vision? I do not see with my eyes.
Yes, I will give you a token on the board where you can see and follow along.
You can give him a spider.
Ooh, I could, yeah.
Hi.
Speaking of which, what is our spider-bitten fellow's name down here?
Spider now.
I go by Jake's Magpie.
Jake's Magpie.
And how long have you been in the crew, Magpie?
And the crew, I've been in here for about 4 weeks.
A veteran
So
for
not
some
very
part.
long.
Any advice you can give us besides not to piss the scourge off?
Have you met Barnabas yet?
No.
Don't say nothing about the way he looks.
Bit on the airy side, is he?
No, he just doesn't like being reminded how ugly he is.
Who does? Try to stay away from reflections in the water myself.
Dylan, are you able to see the scene that they're in now?
It is extremely dim, but I assume that that's kind of the idea.
Yeah. And they're down in the bilge right now. Once they get up into a bigger part, you should be able to see it better.
Thank you.
Alright. So, are y'all gonna keep on talking to this guy, Magpie?
No, not really. Is there anything else in the bottom?
It looks like there's a couple of crates off to the side that look like they've been in there for a while.
Kato, were you interested in searching this since you moved your token over?
No, that was for me messing up with the ladder once again. So
If anybody wants to search it, they can double click on it. It should be right there in the upper corner next to Kato.
Okay. Treasure.
While they're distracted with the treasure, I'll go up to Magpie. Hey, once you get out of here, I run some very particular services. If you're interested. And if you catch my drift.
I catch your drift, I do, but I doubt you're going to be able to apply your services to the crew. The captain doesn't really like those sort of things, but you know what he doesn't know won't hurt him, right?
Indeed, as long as no one says anything.
Well, I probably won't say nothing, but it'll probably end up getting out anyways, and I'll end up back here in the bilge.
we'll try
Dude.
we'll try not to let that happen.
Well, if you want to put any good wood for me upstairs, that'd be great. Master Scourge doesn't really like me that much either, but it'd be sure nice to get back up on the deck and get some fresh air. These spiders, they bite me about 3 or 4 times a day, keep me nice and weak.
Fun. Weak, you say.
Oh yeah?
So, what you're saying is anyone can do anything they want to you right now.
Well, I am kind of tied to a post, so yeah, I guess you can do whatever you want to me. I don't see why you would do anything to me.
I'm a
Unless you
firm
wanna free
believer
me.
in consent. I'm gonna head out.
Now, if you wanted to untie me, that'd be great.
Yeah, at this point, like, Kato just has like a cringe look on his face at Jade, like,
Oh, you two are no fun at all.
So rare
Hey.
that the woman's rapey. How fun.
And
Progressive
I'll start to try to untie him.
Yeah, he is. He's bundled in the back with some silk ropes that are like tied around his wrist and his ankles and
Silk
stuff.
ropes.
Yeah, silk ropes.
Oh,
It's not a big hemp
God.
rope or nothing. It's a nice silky texture, all that good stuff. Anyways, when he gets
I
untied,
love this ship. I love this ship so much. And I
Well,
untie him.
I appreciate it, but don't be out telling Master Scourge what you did. I don't want him coming down here and, retying me back up.
Of course. Just don't tell him who
Well,
did it.
I won't tell him nothing. And if he asks, I'll tell him a spider did it.
There you go.
Well, hope to see you again, miss.
Hope to see you as well. And I head on up.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Seems that you got real riled up by your role.
Why did I make this character like this?
I don't fucking know.
Well, good to try something completely else.
Alright. It looks like you got what Habley wanted. I'll give it to him already so he can work on his stuff.
Jade, I think you have the milk jar.
I do indeed. Here you go.
Oh, thank you, madam.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Now I can get to work on what Captain Barnabas wanted me to do. He goes back and he starts messing with his little alchemical kit that's positioned up on one of the crates.
I would like to, now that, does he get to work on his chem set?
Yep, he starts working on taking the poison out and starts putting it in
Okay.
the little vials and stuff like that.
I'm going to try to roll a knowledge arc to see what exactly, and maybe use it as a conversational topic.
Okay, go ahead.
Uh, 18?
Okay. From what it looks like, he's attempting to add other substances to the poison to increase its effects, to make it more potent. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Okay, do I have... Oh, it's a terrible shame that you don't have belladonna to add to this. I think that would increase the mixture tenfold at least, but that must be pretty hard to get around here.
It doesn't grow that often on the island chains. You'd have to go into the Mungwunge just to get something like that. But every once in a while, when we were stopped in Port Peril, I could have picked some up, but they wanted too much for it. Maybe next time.
Could we substitute perhaps some poisonous sea creature, like sea urchin, a poisonous sea urchin, and extract that glands?
Well, I'm pretty sure it'd probably be better than these spiders. Keep a lookout for it. Maybe if we get into some shallower water in some lagoon, maybe you can go out with one of the rowboats and collect me some urchins. I'd really appreciate that.
Sounds like a plan, Mr. Hobbs.
It's Habley.
Sounds like a plan.
That's the second
like-
time you've called me Hobbs. Hobbs might get upset if you call me Hobbs. You call
Oh
me Habley.
no! Oh, stupid! As he hits his head against a cargo crate comedically, or tries to be comedically in a slapstick motion.
It is Jade's turn to to give the cringe face.
You don't have to hurt yourself there, lad. I mean, if you want to hurt yourself, I'll take you up one more, and you can play with the pigs. So come on, let's go.
What?
What?
Scourge.
I'm sorry, did he just say what I think he said?
That's not a euphemism, is it?
No, just come on, let's go upstairs.
Damn it! Alright.
Try to watch where you step. There's piles everywhere.
Oh, there really are pigs in here.
You didn't think that smell was just us, did you?
Yes, but that's okay. I've been on worse smelling ships.
Well, pigs are good to have at sea. Plenty of meat on them, and you can just throw garbage at them so they can eat. And yeah, they make a mess, but we just shovel it all down into the bilge.
All right. I like that. I like that. Well, what about? And he's like kind of like looking at the gratings. He's like, what about making making little gutters down here? That way the big man down below can start growing plants for everybody. Some more healing herbs and whatnot.
Well, if you're talking about rearranging stuff or changing how we do stuff, you got to talk to the captain. He's the one who makes all them decisions. Are you trying to be the captain?
Mr. Scourge, I'm trying to make your life and my life better.
Well, like I said,
After all, we're all part of the ship now, aren't we?
we are. We're all part of the ship. We all get our fair share. But if that share can be increased, then yes, I support your decision to talk to the captain about making the changes.
Lovely.
You
I'm
just
sure the
got to get
captain's
to
a
it
reasonable
first.
fellow.
Maybe. Cogwood, where you at? As he calls out, you can see that there are only pigs in this general vicinity. Now, over off to your left, when you came down the stairs, you do see another gentleman dressed in very savage, feral type clothing, loincloth, some furs. He has a big old collar around his neck, and he's chained also to that to the mast pole that comes down into this room. There's also
All right, I am.
there's also two ballistas sitting right there that looks like they haven't been fired in a couple of years.
Cool. Do we need to initiate anything for Anton to also be introduced? I don't want him to be missed out on.
Oh no, all's well. I'm trying to like figure out what's going on.
He is on this level, if that means much.
Okay.
Oh, am I? Okay, so I don't know anything about the ship or what we're doing.
So
it's all fresh
I'll give,
info to me.
Yeah, I'll give a recap to you about what has happened to you since you got on board. You'll be in one of these rooms right now. I just have you invisible so you can see what they're doing, and I'm moving you along. But you're in one of the other rooms on this part of the ship.
So does the tribal man with a very tasteful chained collar respond to Scourge's prodding at all?
No. So he doesn't raise his eyes even to look at Scourge. Scourge does glance over at him and kind of scoffs that the guy is still there, and then looks back to you. I don't pay him any mind. Old Owlbear, he got himself in trouble. Supposed to be Neil Hold here in a couple days.
Oh,
Deal.
Sorry, I
Do you
said
mean
that wrong.
keel hold?
Keel hold? Yes, keel hold. I said that wrong.
Keel hold is when you drag behind the ship till death.
Yeah.
oh dear. What did he do?
And you know what? I think that's between him and the captain.
Fair enough.
In other words, the captain didn't tell us nothing.
Ah.
Except for to chain him up, don't let him move, stick him with the pigs.
So key holding gets you with the pigs, but just being annoying gets you with the spiders. This is a fascinating ship. He actually starts like taking mental notes by like repeating it out loud to himself.
Kato is looking at Jade and Silas with the look of, we need to get the fuck out.
What do you want, Scourge? Crimson, what are you doing? Well, I was in the other room talking to our other passengers. What do you want? Well, you got anything these new recruits can do? They were just press ganged, running them through the trials. Well, what have they done so far? Well, we sent them down in the bilge to collect some poison. The little talker over here told some stories to the idiots up the downstairs, and they cleaned out the quartermaster's shop from all them rats we had. Well, they could shovel some shit. Well, that's something we can just add to their normal daily chores later. I'm talking about, you got any trials for them? Anything they can do besides, manual guttural labor?
Guttural
yeah.
labor.
And that guy, he won an arm wrestling contest.
Yeah.
Who'd he beat?
It was Winslow. He had me quite well in the first round, but sure enough, in the second, he didn't stand a chance.
Well, Winslow's pretty strong, but he ain't got much upstairs.
Well, that's all right. It just means when it comes time for pig wrangling, I might be a man. I've wrestled many a fine porker in my days, and so some of them were even pigs.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. Maybe we'll pull out the jelly one day and see if we can hold on to one of them. Every once in a while we have some pig chasing games where we lube them up with some of the grease from old fish guts produces, and then we see who can grab them and hold on to them the longest.
My village had a very similar game, except that, we weren't on a ship, so we were able to set the pigs on fire, and whoever can capture the pig while it's on fire and bring it to the goal would win.
Speaking of fires, I must tell you all, there are some rules to this ship. Rules to any ship out on the open sea. As you can tell, most of the light down here is produced, what's that word? Magically. We don't have any lanterns or open flames down here. And if you catch anybody with an open flame, you come tell the quartermaster or me.
Of course.
Alright.
Thank you for going over this with us.
Well, I'm sure there'll be more to tell you as it goes. So, Crimson, you ain't got nothing for him. No, I ain't got nothing for him. I'm gonna head back over to the other room and start talking to the other passengers. Alright, you see that guy walk off? Alright. Well, I guess we gotta go see if old Fish Guts got anything for you to do. Master Scourge walks through the room, avoiding the piles of shit on the ground. Come on, follow me.
Alright. Shall we?
I can't imagine anything I'd like more.
I can imagine a few things.
The ship.
Alright.
What about Adara, by the way? Is she still with us? Oh, I see her now. You moved her up.
Yeah, Sandara. She came in with y'all just now. Sorry about that. So yeah, she's walking with y'all, and she came in at the same time as y'all. So as you come into this part, you can see that this is definitely the sleeping area for most of the crew, most of the passengers that are aboard. And as you look around, there is an assortment of different types of people. Let me bring up the book real quick so I can give you descriptions and such. right, so that last area y'all were in was the hold, the middle hold. It's the ship's main cargo hold. The hold is mostly empty, save for 14 pigs that are normally roaming free here. So you were able to see the pigs. A second set of stairs descends into the lower hold where y'all came from. Owlbear is invariably chained to the foremast here. Y'all saw that. Another flight of stairs to the aft section. Okay. Alright. So over in this area, I will just go by the NPCs individually. The first NPC that y'all will notice is Rosie, because she's also a halfling. So the two halflings will probably be interested in to see who she is, such like that.
One of us, one of us. Weeble wobble, one of us.
All right. So Rosie is short. She is very short for a halfling, even for halfling standards. But she's extremely muscular. She probably has bigger muscles than you've ever seen on a halfling. Her upper body is just ripped. You see that she also has a violin attached to her side, showing that she has some kind of skill when it comes to music or entertainment.
Ooh.
Alright.
Does Kato seem interested in this fellow halfling with yet another instrument?
Not at all.
I look at Kato like, really? Not at all.
Nope, doesn't give her any mind.
So Crimson, this little guy at the top up here on the other side of Sandara, wearing the little pirate cap. His name is why he's named Crimson is because you can see that the back part of his neck is extremely sunburnt to the point to where it's beet red, like really, really red. He does have a Varisian scarf tied tight around his shaven head and a scar on his left ear. It looks like half of it got bitten off. Does anybody want to roll a religion check while they're looking at him?
Sure.
Sorry, what was that last sentence?
Does anybody want to roll a religion check while they're looking at him? So,
Good God.
Kato, you will notice that he is openly wearing paraphernalia of the deity Pharasma. He's a devout follower. He's wearing a Pharasma necklace. He has Pharasma earrings in. So, if you don't know who Pharasma is,
Well,
she is the Lady of Graves, the goddess who shepherds Galorian's recently departed souls to their final reward. So she's the goddess of death for the series.
just to the party, Kato will go, big fan of Pharasma, that one. Kind of pointed out.
Plasma.
There are worse gods to give your life to, I suppose.
Oh, hello there, you little one. How are you doing? A gnome who's shorter than you walks up to you and looks up at you.
Oh, hello.
Oh, there's two of you.
Yes, there is. And we're doing, I'd say, relatively alright, considering the circumstances. I nudge Kato.
Well, good to see some people of proper stature here. Kato gives a smile.
Are you passengers, or are you here for crew?
We're with the crew.
Ah, okay, yeah. I'm just getting shipped Well, I shipped, and then I booked passage. I talked to the captain, and I got passage booked, and I'm going places.
Oh,
I'm very excited.
Are good luck with
where
that.
are you?
He's wearing a floppishly purple hat. He has an eye patch on. He's wearing a white silk shirt, and he carries a cane in his hand that he's twirling around in his fingers as he's talking.
He's the pimp halfling.
You seem like you'd be an odd man to be on a pirate ship. What is your role exactly?
My role? I'm just getting passage. I wanted to go somewhere else. Port Peril was very rude to me, took all of my money. So I used what little I had left to book passage on this ship, and I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go out there, explore, wanderlust.
Oh, yes, a fellow adventurer.
Of course.
I'm sure you have many stories you can tell, and I'm sure we'll see some high adventures on these days. And Kato kind of has a glimmer in his eye of like sadness, because this isn't a halfling; he's a gnome.
Yes, he's a
And for those not familiar with gnomes and Glorian settings, they have to find whimsy or they die.
Oh, that's pretty fucked.
Oh yeah, no, it's called the gray, like the gray.
They're like
They're- bleaching.
gnomes, Yeah.
Yeah, bleaching. Yeah.
I mean, it takes a long little while. Let's see. While he also says that he's just on passage, I want to kind of like look at Scourge to see if like he's twiddling his mustache and like, yes, you can get off my ship.
So you look over to Scourge, and Scourge just seems annoyed that all these other people are coming up and talking to y'all and not giving y'all a mission, a goal, something to do. And you can see that he's already moving across the room, trying to go towards another door to get out of here. So he does not like talking to the passengers at all. What is your name? And he looks at Jade.
Oh, my name is Jade. Jade Saltwater. It's very nice to meet you. And she'll hold out her hand, like, as in to kiss it.
Well, he takes her by the hand, and he gently places his lips upon her hand. I am Kunkabar Tuorleak Shortstone, at your service. Whatever you need.
Oh, a real gentleman. About bloody time.
Not only am I a gentleman, I also play cards. Do either of you play cards?
Yeah.
Oh, I adore cards.
It does, but it also depends on how we're gonna roll those skill checks. As no, of course. So I play cards.
We'll definitely have to get a game started as soon as y'all are able to settle in. Have you picked a bunk yet? I mean, Miss Saltwater, you can totally bunk with me.
Oh. Really now?
And
she gets very interested.
yeah. Kato's just going to like, pat him on the back, like, and lean in and say, "Guard your purse." And he just smiles and nods.
He looks at Kato and he winks and says, "She should guard hers too."
Does he say that out loud?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we're going to get along swimmingly.
Oh my god, the pimp gnome found the prostitute halfling.
I'm in love.
For fuck's sake.
Literally.
Oh my god.
Are either three of y'all trained? Are any of the three of y'all trained in perception as a class skill?
I think I am.
It is for me.
But-
I don't have a dot in it, but it is a class skill for.
Okay. All right, you don't notice anything. All right. It's time to move on. You don't have to talk to all those people.
Well, moving on. I'm just going to like lo-fi, like the small folk handshake to Concho, like as we're heading on.
I'll pass him a wink and like blow a little kiss.
We'll call it the low 5.
Fish guts. I got those new recruits that you know about. Oh, this is great. It's about time y'all showed up. You remember me?
Master Chicken.
Well, that's
Oh.
Ambrose Fish Gut Croup to you. You can call me Fish Guts.
Good evening, Mr. Fishguts.
Okay, sorry, my waifu came in. What is this one's name?
Fish Guts. Y'all met him back at the tavern before. Him and Scourge and the first mate were.
Yep.
Oh, okay, right. I thought it was chicken fucker. Okay.
Yes, chicken fucker. Yep, that's the one.
Oh my god.
All right. So, y'all are here. Scourge, what can I do with them? How much leeway do I have? Can I cook one of them? No, you idiot. The captain wants to meet them all when we're done. They're just running through the trials. Oh. And what about that other one who didn't make it all the way downstairs? He's still asleep in the next room. Ugh. You,
Other
Silas. That's your name, right?
Aye, sir.
Go in that room and wake up that man in there.
Alright, so Silas has already opened the door. And steps through and sees Anton just. I guess that's like just like perched on a hammock, a cot, and he just kind of like starts gently rocking the cot.
I grumble in my sleep. Just one more, and then I'll come.
Silas walks back out there and closes the door. Chef, I think that one needs a bit more time in the oven. In many more ways than one.
Why? What's wrong? I'll go look.
Just be careful of the. Wash
Splash
your
zone?
hands.
Hey!
The splash zone.
You! And he kicks the hammock.
I roll out of the hammock. I was having such a nice dream.
You
Why'd you
zombie!
wake
You what? You not
Welcome to
supposed
the
be
nightmare.
dreaming. Get up!
I was up till 5.
All right. Quick
Oh my
recap on what happened the night before.
Okay.
All right. So
Do tell.
we never figured out why you came to Port Peril, but we'll figure it out, as we go. Port Peril is a big pirate community run by pirates. Your typical pirate-like type haven area. While you were at one of the taverns, you obviously got press ganged. Why you weren't put with the others, you're not sure. They're not sure. There's a reason why, but you don't really know it. So
Gotcha.
you didn't make it down to the lower levels, but you were put in the quartermaster/cook's room right now to sleep it off until you woke up. So you are just now finding out that you've been press ganged. that you're aboard a pirate ship, and that you're now waking up with a guy who just kicked you out of the hammock.
Where the fuck am I? Who are you? What is going on right now? What ship is this? I wasn't on a ship when I went to bed.
You can call me Scourge. Most people call me Master Scourge, but you know the master can be dropped. You're on the Wormwood. It's captained by
Wormwood.
Barnabas Harrigan, our captain and our greatest military mind ever. And you've been press-ganged, along with a group of others. We took you, but we do give you an option. And he turns around and looks at Silas. Remember, an option. You're not slaves. You got an option. You can jump off the ship and swim back to Port Peril, or you can join the crew, get a fair share, and everything's good.
Well, the obvious question is, how far is Fort Peril?
It's a really long swim with a bunch of sharks in the way.
Well, I suppose work it is for now.
Now work it is forever until you retire as a pirate lord, as we all esteem to do.
Mm-hmm.
Kato gives a
Pirate
thumbs
Lord.
up.
You'll make it there someday.
I immediately start checking my pockets to make sure that I wasn't robbed as well.
If you're looking for your stuff, I think Ambrose put it all in that chest sitting there next to you.
I collect my stuff
Yes.
as though I'm going to fuck off of the ship at any moment.
Oh, you're more than welcome to leave. If it looks like you're packing for a long trip, you just make sure that you'll be sinking down to the depths.
Mm. Mm.
I know,
We'll see.
I know. It's not very exciting. It's alright, you'll come to love it. The first raid we do, and the first share you get, you'll be happy. I was gonna make some kind of euphemism, but I forgot.
How witty.
Anyways, when you're
Happy-
done in there, you know, put your wanker back in its pocket and come on out and meet the others.
When he said, "But I forgot," Kato just goes, "Happy as a blue jay," and gives a thumbs up.
You think a lot faster on your feet than I do.
Oh, who is this suck up here?
Oh, that's Kato.
And-
Says the actual suck up, and he's just like looks and smiles at Jade.
Wow. Fucking shots fired all around.
Always, and always towards me.
Wow.
Because I'm the only one who can take it. Alright, so what about this trial?
Trial? Wait, what is this about trial?
Oh yeah, I guess I should tell you. So, you new recruits, the first thing I'm supposed to do is take you up to the captain, and the captain is supposed to measure your mettle and see if you're worth throwing overboard or keeping. Now, us crew, we got our own little trials we've got to send you through. These folks have already been through a couple of them downstairs, cleaning out some rats and milking some spiders for their venom, and well, they were gonna do some dung cleaning, but they can just do that later. I gotta see what Ambrose wants them to do anyways. Alright, Ambrose, they're all yours. I'll be back in a little while. Master Scourge decides to leave at that point.
Okay, so what's the plan to get off the ship?
Wait, don't start having your mutiny talk while I'm still in the room.
Oh, I thought that he literally just left.
He did leave.
No, there's still one more
My name's
NPC here.
Fishguts. I'm listening too.
It's his room.
It's the damn galley. You there, little halfling over there by my chickens. Grab one of them and cut its head off.
It It will be a mighty duel.
All right, would that be me?
Yes,
That's
that would
you're
be
the
you, Jade.
one that's close to the chickens.
Awesome. I grab one of the chickens.
Not that chicken. The other chicken.
All right. You didn't specify which damn chicken.
Grab
This
the
one, the one.
yeah, the one closest to you, not the one in your hands.
Okay, the one in my hand is the one closest to me.
Damn it! All right, grab that black chicken.
All right, that helps. I grab the black chicken.
All right, now wring its neck and use that hatchet to chop it off.
Been a while since I've had to do this, and I do so.
All right. A couple of seconds later, the chicken gets his head chopped off.
I lean into Silas over here. I say, "What's your name?" I didn't get an introduction for him.
Oh yeah, you did.
Right, and he turns around and reaches to shake your hand, hesitates for a second, but still goes for it. Says, "My name's Silas Met. Glad to have met."
Anton LaRouche.
Been a Syrian fisherman, but it appears to be
You're in a Syrian? In this setting?
out of characters. Like it's a like basically Egypt in this setting is Assyrian.
Syrian, yeah, okay.
Oh, Syrian. Okay. Because I'm like,
Is there
Syria.
another setting? Oh, okay, yeah, Syria. Gotcha. Yeah. And he says, "Is like, what about you? Where are you from? What you do?"
I don't know that we're quite there yet, friend.
Makes sense. Just remember, the only people that truly have our back is us newcomers. You know. Everybody
I heard
else is
that.
always vying for power.
Vying for rank? Doubtless. It's always how it is with these press gang ships. These halflings seem really unserious, or lacking the seriousness that I would expect after having just been kidnapped. I must say the cook here, I'm whispering, of course. The cook here, it's an awful lot like a goblin to me.
I really think that the coping is their, the humor is their coping mechanisms.
Well, we're just used to being enslaved.
Wow.
So,
What he said.
you would know. I don't know where your character's from, but in Chiliacs, halflings are slaves. So.
Wow. Okay, heard. Well, the more you know. And knowing is half the battle.
Alright, y'all quit whispering amongst yourselves. I can't hear what you're saying with this chicken in my ear. Alright, so you, girl, you got that chicken, you killed it. You look like you'd make yourself a good cook. Is that what position you want on the ship?
Not particularly, but it doesn't sound like a bad gig. What are my options?
Well, you tell me, what are your options? What can you do?
I am very good at infiltration. And I shake my hips.
I think the captain already has a cabin girl.
Ah, bloody hell. Alrighty then.
But that doesn't stop him from having two.
Well, there you go.
Alright. Well,
Did you
what
say
about you?
infiltration or penetration? That hip movement, I couldn't quite tell.
Ah, that's the question, isn't it?
What about you,
You
other
really
little
can't.
one?
Oh, I can do a great many of things.
Like what? Can you cook? You sure don't talk that fast.
No, cooking is not a specialty of mine.
I know why they brought me you two then. If y'all can't cook, what about you? I heard you say your name was Silas. Can you cook? You damn ignoring me, boy. Why are you ignoring me?
There sure is a lot of ... going on just now.
I am, guys. I'm so sorry. I was trying to handle something. Okay,
No
what was that
problem,
last
man.
part?
Alright.
So Ambrose is calling everybody out, asking them if they have any cooking skills, and he looks at Silas and he asks the same.
So, well, I swear I have skills. I was a ship surgeon, and for most ships that I've gone for, I've worked as a spotter in the crow's nest. I know a good bit of shipwriting. I'm engineer, and I'm a good sailor. Cook, I'm not too sure about. I think if I got some practice at it, I'll be good at it.
Oh shit, what class are you?
I am a war priest.
Okay. I was like, oh fuck.
In Pathfinder terms, that's a literal mix between like a fighter and a cleric. So
Sure.
yeah.
Alright, well, at least you're honest. Hearing that you might be a ship's doctor, now that has me intrigued. You make sure to tell the quartermaster about that. Now, what about you, young lad? Looking at Anton.
Yeah, sure. Well, I don't know about doctoring, but let me think. And as I'm saying, let me think. I like use prestidigitation over and over again in my hand, making like a fireball, like kind of sort of juggling the fireball, but just having it jump up and down. Need any spell work around here? Maybe some cleaning? I don't know. And then I use prestidigitation on the my entire nearby area, and it just like poofs clean.
Look, you can't be doing that. You can't be opening up flames on a ship. Now I know that was magic. I don't know much about it myself, but I know it was, and I know you can control it, right? But
as he says, control it. I say, better than you would know, and then I toss the little prestidigitation fireball at him, and it stops like a quarter inch away from his face.
What are you doing? Oh my gosh! Look, this ship. You can't do stuff like that. The captain will hear it. He'll see it. He listens. The hull listens. The captain hears everything. Poison, the Wormwood is, though. Rotten to the core. You'll not meet a more nasty, sour piece of work than Captain Harrigan in all your days at sea. And his crew is the same. Especially old Mr. Plug. Vicious little sod he is. He'd take his own mother's liver to butcher if it made pies with it. He would. But you can't do no fires aboard the ship. Don't be doing that. If someone else besides me sees you, you'll be killholed, just like the others.
As he's saying, I can't do any fires on the ship. I swap from fire to what looks like ice. And I mean, of course, all of this being prestidigitation, it's not like actually active in any way. Like it won't actually damage anything or cause any issue. But of course, they don't know that.
Well, you can make ice too.
Can make pretty much whatever I need.
You just become the new ship's ship's, what am I gonna call you?
Conjurer?
Cook's mate. You've become the cook's mate. You can make stuff
Interesting.
hot and you can make stuff cold. I can use
Is
you.
actually something that I can do, but cool.
You found your calling!
I knew they put you up
Tato
here for
claps.
a reason. I was wondering why they put you in our quarters. Well, that's probably why, now that I think of it. Did you use any of that fancy magic stuff before you blacked out last night?
Based on who I am, certainly. I have almost no doubt that I was being a showy, fancy bitch.
That's probably why you ended up on the boat. You only brought it upon yourself.
A sassy bitch.
Alright. Well, I found my cook's mate. Alright. The rest of y'all lot, y'all get on out of here. You go with them for now, but you're gonna end up coming back here after you meet the captain. Alright?
Okay, so I'm getting assigned to this goblin ass looking motherfucker.
Yes.
Yep.
Gross. Very.
Alright. Hey,
That's
Scourge!
what-
I'm done with
that's
them.
Silas leans into Anton and says, "Don't worry. I hear old dirty bastard porn and erotica has a lot of hits."
What?
Just write down your experiences. I'm sure.
Right, make a journal. That's your advice here. Keep a journal. Wow. I was hoping for ship surgeon, but I'm forgetting that this is not the previous campaign where my skills. I don't have the spells for that kind of shit. Oh no.
First one to grab the heal skill wins.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. So,
Now,
Silas.
now I'm thinking. At least now I'm gonna be near the meat, and you
Alright.
know, nothing quite like meat and bones for a necromancer.
Yeah, you'll be able to animate a lot of dead fish.
Yeah.
So as Silas, you step out next to Master Scourge. He's standing there and he's talking to a.
Oh, you don't.
He's talking to another person. You can see him refer to her as Riris. Riris. It's Riaris. So Riris. Whatever. Fucking hell. I think if you hover over her, you'll see her name. He is
Sounds like
asking
the
her
sort of name that you
questions
rename them.
about the status of the gunpowder aboard. So it's likely she controls some aspect of the powder and the situation when it comes to the cannons.
So, just to be clear, like, he's not the quartermaster, right? We've already met the quartermaster?
Yes, that was Grok. Grok is the quartermaster. Y'all met her downstairs. She is the half-orc.
Oh, okay. So all the women control the material on this ship. Interesting.
After the two of them talk for a moment, and they don't care that you're overhearing, you basically find out that they need to resupply on their gunpowder, and that Port Peril did not have any for sale when they arrived there, so they had to depart, and that the ship is currently heading for. Let me get the name of it. Drenchport, which you can wear. You can Drenchport, drench like I drenched myself. Port. You can do a knowledge locals roll skill check if you want to know if you know anything about Drenchport.
I would love to,
You don't
but
know shit.
unfortunately, I'm a dumb bitch.
Oh.
Other than remembering the gnome captain from the boat that brought you in here, other than remembering him say it one time on deck, when y'all were ported in Hell Harbor, that it was nearby. So it was nearby Hell Harbor.
Oh, okay.
That's all you
He just kind of makes a little note of it.
Are they all coming out? He looks at you.
Oh, yes, I think, I expect. Well, all besides the one that was sleeping. Apparently they found each other.
Wait, no, I need you all. You're all going up. Hey, you. I'm gonna use him as a cook's mate. You tell Captain Harrigan that I want him as my cook's mate. He can make stuff hot, and he can make it cold.
Because if you're hot and you're cold.
Your yes and your no.
Alright, fish guts. I'll let the captain know, but I can't promise anything. If, some other of his skills become apparent, we might put him somewhere else.
And as, you know, Anton goes next to, like, comes out of here, Kato's just, gonna look at him and say, like, and whisper, "Unlimited magical power! Cook's assistant!" And then gives a thumbs up.
Everybody can roll me a perception check.
Oh, this is a pirate crew ass looking pirate crew if I have ever seen one. There's multiple fucking eye patches in this room.
Some of them are just doing it for fashion.
Clearly.
The gnome's probably doing it for fashion. Let's be real.
Alright, Kato, you're paying attention to nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, natural one. Oh, natural 16. Hey.
Okay, so Jade and Silas, you'll both notice this, especially Silas. You see the girl with the eye patch up at the top, north of y'all. She is staring at Jade with a passion of hate in her eyes. Like, look, Anton, you don't notice this, but you can see that if her eyes were if her one eye was a laser beam, Jade would be dead. She's just staring her down.
So Silas is going to kind of whisper over to the very angry woman to his right. What's her issue? Is that the captain's concubine?
Oh, Chalky? Yes, Chalky. That's the cabin girl for the ship.
Oh. But for the whole ship, I imagine she's quite busy then.
Oh, no. None of us get to partake in the captain's prizes.
Oh,
Cabin woman.
so that leaves plenty of opportunity.
Jade, perhaps maybe solving this animosity that's trying to arise before our very eyes, before things go bad.
I understand.
No, you are great at making friends. Just flash that winning smile of yours. I don't know if your usual offering to fuck her will work positive or negatively. Just
Are
good
they
luck.
in a relationship, by the way?
I thought they were brother and sister. I don't know.
Ew.
It also
Ew.
makes sense.
Oh
Like,
God, no!
Ew. She's so short.
They both worked for the same brothel for a little while.
Oh, well, that's good. You know, brothers and sisters that, work together, stay together. That's nice.
He is not my brother.
It's okay, Jade. They think all halflings look alike.
But y'all
Oh,
really
that's
didn't
true.
look
I
alike.
am vaguely racist. Yes.
Ah, this is what we have to live with, Kato. Let's face it.
Ryaris, who Silas leaned over and talked to, she does respond back to Silas by saying, It does look like, though, that the captain's concubine doesn't like one of the new arrivals.
Ah, what gave you that idea?
Well,
I say as the laser beam continues.
if her one eye could kill, you'd be dead.
Right, that will be an issue. Let's see.
Should I?
Well, one of the halflings should definitely go and deal with that. I don't think I can smooth talk her.
Well, y'all can deal with it later. Let's get upstairs.
Damn it, we missed our
What?
RP moment.
No!
Again, Cat is just staring, like, oblivious to this whole thing going on because of Nat 1. So he's not even gonna attempt to try to.
God.
The curse of a Nat 1.
Winslow, how are you doing? Winslow, how are you doing? Winslow, how are you doing? God damn it, they're all twins.
Oh, Winslow. So, since Silas is the first one up on the upper deck, you will walk up the stairs, and fresh air finally, sea air, fresh sea air, fills your nostrils as that smell from below exits your nose.
This map is fucking great, by the way.
Thanks.
Yes.
I made it myself.
The fact that you can actually fucking walk on it, that's fucking maddening. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Props, man.
This is an advent of Foundry.
Yep.
Fucking wow.
This is why I've been trying to use Foundry in one of my games for so long.
Yeah, you've been talking about it for a hot minute now, but nobody lets you do what you want to do.
I said, fuck Landon. He's not in this game.
Also, I love
As
how the
well as
lighting
your
does.
brother, you know, fuck poor people.
Yeah.
I didn't
Fuck
say
poor people.
You know
And
what?
I say fuck Midwesterners pretty much every game I'm with Derek at some point or another, and he's like, Ohio, like size in Ohio.
Hey, I'm fucking Texan. Fuck you.
I don't know. I ain't smelled Texan on you in a hot while. You're a traitor to the cause.
Ugh.
Cause
Don't
the
I know
vaguely racist cause. Yep.
It's
Whoa,
not
hold
that,
on.
It's not that vague.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Alright, who's on the main deck? I can't tell, it's too dark. Everybody, okay. So as y'all come up on the main deck, you can see that it's mostly non-personality sailors up on the top deck doing their chores. Doing the riggings, mopping the deck, all sorts of things. Now, you will see that there are two gentlemen. You will notice Mr. Plug from the night before standing up on near the ship's wheel next to a rather large gentleman who can only be described as scary. And he is likely the captain. The way this map works, there is another level on top. That's what the stairs go up to. If you actually go into the cabin, though, you are now under a tile, and you should be able to view that room, Anton.
Oh, cool.
What? That's cool.
It's cool, but there is a way to
I'm like
make it work.
I'm clearly missing the stairs. That's the issue that I'm having right now.
Okay, so the only way to make yourself go up on the stairs is to change your elevation. So when you click on your character, on your token, when you right-click on it, there's a little arrow that says 0 that points up. If you change that to 20, then you can drag yourself onto the stairs.
20.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
so cool.
Okay. Why 20?
Because it's 20 feet up, technically. It's on the next layer level for Foundry. Because there's a picture on top of a picture. So I had to scale everything perfectly to make it work like that.
I don't know, does Mr. Plug look like such a, gimp?
Yeah, you didn't zoom in that far as the other map, huh?
Apparently not. Apparently not.
I'm stuck.
You're
my
stuck.
God.
Where'd you get stuck in? The fucking
Yeah.
cabin girl's office? There you're at now, okay.
Hand caught in the cookie jar already.
Alright.
I had to fly just to be able to see our illustrious captain, and yeah, he looks like a little
Luscious.
Luscious.
He's so luscious.
Alright, so Scourge
Hubba,
walks
hubba.
over. After y'all come out and start exploring around, so Scourge walks over after y'all walk out and start exploring around and look, and he looks up to the captain. Barnabas, we got those new swabs. You ready to meet them? No, not yet. Make him go do something else for a little while. I'm busy talking to Mr. Plug. Yes, sir. Alright, so Scourge comes back over to y'all. He doesn't want to meet you yet. He's busy.
Jade immediately goes to the side of the ship and is looking out at the horizon.
So there is no land to be seen. It is water everywhere around y'all as far as you can see. You don't see any signs of life outside, there's no birds flying around or anything like that. Just open water. There does look like a storm to the north. Really, really dark clouds to the north. It's pretty far off, but it looks like a massive storm. Give me a knowledge local roll. Anybody can.
Okay.
Also,
Do you want mayhaps profession sailor?
You can roll it instead, yes, if you want.
You said knowledge local, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes!
Okay. You both got a DC 10, that's all it was, so... all three of y'all will know that storm that's to the north is the Eye of Abendingo. Y'all passed it on y'all's way here, and it is a large perpetual storm that is constant in the same area, causing a massive massive storm front that swirls
Maelstrom.
in the same area. Yeah. That's what y'all know what it is. I'll do the inner sea map real quick so y'all can get an idea.
Also, Katsu, wow, that's a heck of a roll.
Ain't nothing but a thing.
What is this music?
Oh, it's playing!
It's always muted for me.
I don't blame you.
So whimsical.
So,
It's called the Arcane Lighthouse.
It's a real sparkly fart music.
So, as you're looking at this map, you will notice that there are three colors, green, red, and blue. Those colors on this map represent the paths that Silas, Jade, and Kato took on their way here.
I can't see anything.
Yeah,
we do
our
not have
tokens aren't
access
here.
to the inner sea map. There we go.
I still can't see anything.
Is that better?
Same.
Dylan can see like a GM screen type thing. Oh, I'm looking at the landing page right now. Yes, I see nothing on the inner sea map.
There's smoke.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I have to unclick token vision. Okay. There you go. You can all see that.
Oh!
Oh, that's
Okay.
a fucking proper map. Holy shit, and it moves.
And
Okay.
since we all took
That's
basically the
so
same
cool.
ship.
So you will see that the red line is the path that you took, Silas, from Osirian, from Torta to Sothis to Absalon, etc. And then the blue path was from Opara over to Cheliax, and y'all all three ran into each other at Coritin, at the Arch of Erodin, which y'all can double click on that if you want to know a little bit about the Arch while you were there. And then y'all made y'all's way down to Port Peril. The Eye of Bendigo, right here, is this large storm that you can see from where y'all are at to the north. So you do know that the Eye of Bendigo is to the north, so you are somewhere likely in this area.
Okay.
Fairly in the Shackles.
Holy
does-
shit.
Cool.
Big map.
Right next
That's
to
so
Drenchport,
cool.
I definitely read that as Tempest Gay, and
I can't read it.
God.
It says Temp Dalton to me because your cursor is in the way.
oh, excuse me.
Tempest.
Oh, it does look like Tempest Gay. Interesting.
I love this.
See, I always wanted to have a one-piece adventure in D&D form, and just nobody would let me have it.
I mean, here you go.
Yeah, I know. That's why
Hell
I'm like,
yes.
excited.
The one other thing that's on the map is this one. That is where y'all encountered the Boggard pirates, right outside of Fangspire. That's where the three of y'all encountered them when you were on the merchant ship on your way down south.
Okay.
All right.
Is it so? Did I get picked up at like the last stop or something?
You would have been picked up in Port Peril. So when we come up with your background and why you got here, we'll say that you could have been in Port Peril for a while. You could have just arrived there. It's up to you. All right. Looks like y'all have gone over to the north side of the ship. Well, the stern is the rear, right? Yeah.
Also, before we get too sidetracked from, or just circle back rather, while I see Plug is talking with the captain and we just made our way aboard, this is kind of an ego thing. I want to see if Plug gestures to Silas at all. He's kind of concerned / hopeful that he will get good notoriety from beating Master Scourge in a duel, and he
Okay.
wants to see if, you get it,
Roll me a sense motive check.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, my headset just died, so I'm going on speakerphone now.
Okay. So what's his name?
Plug.
No, I hit my vape for a minute and I had to cough instead of talk. So bear with me for a second.
It do be like that.
I get it. It's hard to
I am in fact a bitch.
It's okay. I'm a bitch as well.
Same.
All right. As you and
Levi
Scourge,
calls me a cheap
Go ahead.
date because it doesn't require nearly as much weed to get me high.
I mean,
Same, honestly.
it's a fucking blessing, I'd imagine.
we just got back from Michigan again, so we have all these new things like chocolate suckers and candy bars and all sorts of weird shit.
Oh,
All right. So as Master Scourge was talking to you, and you're keeping an eye on Mr. Plug, as you're watching Mr. Plug, you can see that the two of them, him and the captain, are singling each one of y'all out as he looks down from the forecastle. You see the finger point over to you. You see it scan over to Anton. You see him reach back and point up over towards Jade, and then finally Kato. So yes, it does look like the two of them are talking specifically about y'all.
Ooh.
At the distance, though, you can't hear what they're saying, but you
Of
are getting
course,
talked
yeah.
about. All right, come on up to the front. All of you, you two, cook's mate.
Coming.
Oh shit. Wow, this thing is like
Which
weird.
one?
There we go.
I can't.
To
Nope.
move my character, I have to like press and hold in a direction before they'll actually move.
Yeah, it's because you're still 20 feet up. You're like flying at the moment.
As a wizard is wont to do.
All right. So Scourge pops in.
Eat my heart out, Harry Potter.
Scourge pops into this little room at the very front of the thing, of the ship. The bow of the ship. There you go. Alright, I need to move her.
I had to
what's her
Google
name?
the ship terms again because I 100% forgot.
Alright. Give me just a second.
What is that curious other halfling that looks like a deranged monkey goblin doing in the hold?
That's Patch.
Hello, Patch.
Ranged monkey.
I
It's-
love them.
It's really the cold porcelain smile and long ears that somehow do and don't do it for me at the same time.
Real Dobby looking motherfucker.
A little bit. It's like at any minute I'm expecting her to like pull out like a necklace of human ears.
Alright, so you are asking about Patch. Well, that's Patch Salt. She, you need to watch her. She's,
Is she is she perhaps related to Stabby McStabberson?
yeah, no, you'll just, things go missing around her all the time. Your coins, your everything. A little. And we don't try to get mad at her for doing it. It just happens. It's you let her know what you're missing, and she goes through her pockets, and she might find something and give it back. It's not like she does it on purpose.
Klepto McKlepterson.
I was concerned for a second. In every ship I've ever been aboard, ill or not, I thought theft was one of the biggest sins a seafaring man can make.
And normally,
Amongst
the code would call upon that, and normally she'd probably be missing both of her hands. But we let a little leeway go because when she goes out on port, she comes back with quite a lot of stuff in her pockets, and she divvies it up between us. And sometimes we end up with a couple extra coins, and sometimes we end up with a random rabbit or a chicken. It all depends on what comes back. So. And she never does it nefariously. I mean, it's not like she's gonna steal the coins out of your pocket while you're sleeping on purpose and go and buy something. It's all pure accident. At least that's what she says.
I am drawing
Sounds
attention
delightful.
to Tyler and Discord having issues.
Okay. I give him a minute.
I can't. My computer crashed,
No.
and I cannot select my name to join the game session.
Oh, because you crashed so hard. It might just take a second for it to reset. Press F5 to refresh the browser.
Yeah, I have. Still not in, but just assume my character's like with y'all. I can still contribute.
Alright, try now, because I just kicked you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yay.
Honey, can I buy some parts? It crashed in Foundry.
Did you say, can you buy some hearts?
Parts.
Yes, honey, you can
Yeah.
buy some parts.
Let's
Money,
not,
please.
let's not have a can I spend money conversation with a couple in the room right now. I'll do that later.
Money, please.
Good scapegoat,
My
though.
God.
It's like,
I
is she
love
really
it.
going to tell him no in front of all of his friends? Good one,
That's
Tyler.
the best time to bring it up. Still can't get in.
No, honey, you're right. You can't play this game with your friends.
And me.
Play, yeah, and me. Oh, maybe Firefox, like we all suggested.
Oh, that would probably be a good idea. Alright, so when y'all walked in into that the front bow of the ship, there was 2 doors on either side of the doors that came into this little cabin. You can smell some strange smells coming from the door to your left. And that's the door that Scourge moves over to and opens it up. And when it opens it up, you can, like a little wave of mist or powder or whatever, like, flows out of the room and into Scourge's face, and he starts
A
coughing.
miasma?
Yeah, a miasma cloud floats out, and, like, he starts coughing. What? Peppery, what is that? Oh, it won't kill you. It's okay. I came to check on you to see if you needed the swabs to do anything. I don't believe so. I'm okay at the moment. When is the next time we're going to land in port? You're gonna have to ask the captain about that, but I'll see what he says and let you know. All right.
What does she see doing?
So if you get in a position where you can glance around Scourge and you like look in there and you can see him, it looks like she has a whole setup of another, almost like a chemist set, an alchemical set. But instead of just what looked like he was just working on the poisons and had a couple of things, she has powders, she has regents, she has stones laying about, she has a mortar and pestle, she has a bunch of potions up on the wall behind you, or behind her. So this little 5-foot by 5-foot cabin is just decked out from the top to the bottom with all sorts of alchemical gear, potions and vials and such.
Oh, well, I actually know a lot about chemistry and potion work. If you ever need an assistant, Cato Secundus at your service. And he'll say that, like, you know, kind of ducking under Master Scourge's legs, and he'll give her like an award-winning smile.
Well, I'm confused. I thought the other guy was the what was the alchemist?
Yeah, well, the other guy, Habley, he deals with the spiders and poison. But no, Peppery, she's our alchemist. She deals with the creation of our homemade gunpowder. She makes sure all the stuff is done right for the cannons. She keeps us nice and healthy with these red potions. And he points up to the wall.
The red ones are the best.
See, I like the red ones myself.
Speaking of cannons, I do have a minor in engineering.
I also have a minor in engineering. Thank you very much.
You're already the chef's assistant, right?
It's all right. In the middle of
The most coveted.
In the middle of fighting, we all become gunners. So it don't matter what else you're doing. If you know how to load a cannonball, you're good to go.
About its trajectory.
We let the gunners take care of that, but if you've got the skill to shoot a cannon, you'll let the gunners know. Riaris, you met her back there. She's downstairs with the others in the berths. She got that big mouth of hers.
By the way, where did you get your degree, Anton? from what academy?
Actually, the Mages Academy. Where did you
which
get
one?
your degree? The church?
No. Which mage academy? There's several.
Again, we haven't quite gotten to the point where I'm willing to say where I came from.
Oh, well, Do you by any chance happen to have your degrees on you?
Oh, God.
Because I have mine. And he rolls out some fucking scrolls.
Do you really?
Yes, he does. I have a scroll compartment. And it seems like several fucking like a sheet of minors, of bachelor degrees, and a lot of student debt.
Oh, you brought
He just locks eyes and goes a lot of debt.
You brought your own paper for the outhouse. That was so considerate of you.
It just kind of looks very scared and just puts it back very quickly.
They don't call it the poop deck for nothing.
Wow. You're thinking that mage's robes were enough. But no.
We all use the same shared sponge.
Which is like the grossest thing from way back in the day.
Rome.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Can we prestidigitation our assholes to clean it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know goddamn well that's like in this world, you better goddamn believe it.
I'm just
100%.
gonna be frank. I don't want to use that asshole sponge, the communal asshole sponge.
Technically, they'd probably ask you to use your prestidigitation to clean the asshole sponge.
They don't know I have it yet.
Oh no!
Wait, are you saying you're not going to be a part of the crew?
The crew
Is that how you
helps
become
each
part of
other
the crew?
out.
Everybody gets like communal herpes.
Yes. Like it's like, oh, you're too good for the communal ass sponge. No.
Yes, literally yes.
That's
It's alright.
If
If you got the ability to clean up assholes, I'll just call you when I need mine done.
Wow.
I missed my last
I'm just thinking about a minty fresh asshole due to mage work.
Chef and poop
I mean,
apprentice.
it lets you flavor it in any flavor.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about the utility behind eating freshly prestidigitated asshole. That's very utilitarian. Thank you for that, Derek.
Can't we?
No problem.
Can't we just use one of the pigs and move them up here?
Are we talking about prestidigitating a pig asshole? What are we? I'm sorry. I'm very confused now.
Dung?
Instead of the communal sponge, just
have them the pig lick your asshole. Wow.
Alright, I'm
What
glad. I'm
go
glad
digging
these
for truffles,
YouTubes
Jesus Christ.
aren't public. Alright.
Anyways, apparently we post these online. That sounds great.
Yeah, imagine your name's attached to all these potential employers.
As though that's part of the SEO. It's just like we what is it called? Dox ourselves, talking about pig assholes. Good God.
In a few years, when we all have social credit scores.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All of this comes to light. Just look.
It's become a shit show, hasn't it?
Well, that's why I'm suggesting we bring the pigs in there. They help clean it up. And it becomes like an easier situation to deal with.
Hey, Scudge, we're ready for him.
My God!
Mr. Pug calls out over the ship. It is like 3 a.m. in the morning. Y'all do get a sense of time. That's why it's so dark on the map.
I deadass looked at the clock just now because I am so used to being up at 3 a.m. that I did not know what time it was.
The game has an internal clock as well. It's in the lower left-hand corner. Two of them, lower left and the lower right. And it currently has the weather and all that good stuff too.
Very cool.
Alright, Scudge, bring him over here. We're ready. Barnabas is ready to talk to him.
Keep the captain waiting.
Not for long. I'm coming.
Oh,
You want us to stand down here, Captain, or you want us to come up there? Just stay down there.
Eh,
Alright.
I can't quite see. Allow me to levitate real quick.
Alright.
My character does not want to fucking move.
You need to turn on hard acceleration on your browser.
Hard
he's-
acceleration?
Well, he's stuck inside of a room, too, so if he goes the other way, he might be able to get out.
Me?
I'm gonna get you out, no matter what.
What the fuck is happening?
I got you out. You're safe. Alright, you should be able to move now, right?
I'm so fucking confused. Okay, I need to turn down my elevation. Turn down for what?
I already did.
Well, I'm not seeing that. Oh my god.
Alright, you're over there. Alright, I'm glad you could join us. Welcome to the Wormwood. My thanks for volunteering to join my crew.
No problem.
I'm Barnabas Harrigan, the captain, Barnabas Harrigan, to all of you lot. Not that you'll ever need to address me. I have only one rule. Don't speak to me. I like talk, but I don't like your talk. Follow that one rule and we'll get along great. Oh, and one more thing. Even with your new recruits, we're still short-handed, and I am to keep the crew that I have. There'll be a kill hauling for everyone caught killing anyone. Mr. Plug, if you'd be so kind to make the pirates out of these landlubbers, I'll save me having to put them to the sweatbox for a year.
Oh, sweatbox sounds nice.
Well, it's either that or I let Ambrose make you into a pie. We feed you to some of the natives.
Pie also sounds nice.
Alright, and with that speech, the captain turns away from y'all, leaving the wheel, and goes off to the side and starts talking to Mr. Plug.
A
Well,
man of many words, huh?
he doesn't talk much about stuff, and hey, what are you doing way up there? Get down here.
Oh.
I don't know how y'all can fly,
I have
but whatever.
now completely lost the game. I do not seem to have access. I do not know what
What the
happened.
hell?
Alright, Dalton, Tyler, Courtney. Alright, you're coming back in now, Dylan, right? Nope.
I mean, I am attempting to do so.
Okay.
I've refreshed the map many times. I
Okay.
have not hit the UI.
If did you ever have a problem moving the? Well, earlier you could move your token around fine, right?
Yeah. And it locked up. That's very strange.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that you might not have the accelerated hardware tab engaged on Chrome, but you probably already do. If you don't, which I'm pretty sure you probably do. If you go up to these three little dots in Chrome and go to Settings, and at the very top where it says Search Settings, type in Accelerated Hardware and make sure that it's on. Use hardware acceleration when available. And you might have to restart Chrome after you do that.
I'm sorry, and you said it was in settings and then where?
Settings, and then at the very top where you have that search bar, type in Accelerated Hardware.
I see. It is in fact already on.
Yeah, I thought it would be.
No. Yeah, it's not letting me back in the thing.
Okay, have you
I'm
shut...
sorry, everyone.
No, it's fine. Have you shut down Chrome completely and then bring it back up?
Oh, there we go. Ooh. I did not, but it apparently needed, just like, I guess it was Dalton a moment ago, needed to wait a moment. Oh, nope. Ah, man, I can't even describe to you how many fucking tabs that I'm gonna lose. Okay, well, here we go. Go on without me. It's
All
okay.
right. Mr. Blood steps from the top of the railing down onto the deck. All right. So, looks like the crew already put you through the trials. Now, we gotta figure out where you're gonna land on this ship. What you're gonna do. You there, Mr. Met. Climb up that rigging and get to the crow's nest. Let me see how fast it takes you.
Alright. This is, can't I just admit I'm not very good at climbing?
You can admit that, but I'd rather you fall off and land on your ass and we all laugh at you.
Well, can't really deny that. And he thinks about taking his heavy armor off, and he just kind of shrugs and goes for it.
All right. Roll me a climb check. Got it.
Alright.
Oh, goodness.
So,
All right.
also, if he does begin to fall at any point during this climbing, he does have this spell. Which is like an instant cantrip
That's pretty fucking
for
awesome.
him.
Nice.
So,
Oh,
Alright.
good spell, man.
So yeah,
He's-
it was a DC 10 just to climb the rigging, so you did fail it. The crow's nest is 60 feet above the deck, so you climb about 30 feet up, and then you fall, and your spell triggers, and you were able to grasp out.
alright. We will.
No.
Alright.
So you fall. You're 30
So
feet.
he keeps falling. And he lands on his ass.
Yes. 30 feet of falling, landing on your butt. I'm going to say, for the sake of shits and giggles, that you land on one of the NPCs, the one right below the mast, and the both of you fall to the deck. But he has softened your blow, so you'll only take D6 of damage.
Alright. I shall roll it. And this is...
At level 1, that's like nearly dead.
Ooh.
Well,
Next.
that might be dead.
Oh, God!
What's your HP?
I have 13 HP.
Nice, okay.
Silas, the captain told us not to kill anybody.
Well, it looks like you're not going to be the lookout or the rigger.
I promise if I just take off my armor, which I don't really want to do, I'll be a little bit better, but... you're right. Anywhere else, please.
You got to get off me!
He just kind of like is halfway pushed and halfway rolls off of the guy below him. Sorry, man. You do a great job of catching people, though. Right? Can I give you that feedback? You do a good job.
I didn't think I was gonna have you fall on my head. But, I mean, you could have landed in the pile of ropes right there. It probably would have been better.
Right. Hopefully next time, and by next time maybe never, I'll aim for that. As he walks back to them. It's like, well, next person, I presume.
So, Scourge was telling me that, you there in the middle, that you're gonna be the cook's mate. Says you know how to heat up food and chill it off. That true?
Something like it. And then I like juggle a little frost ball.
Alright. Looks like we got another little wizard on our hands. Good to
Another
know.
one.
Well, yeah. You ain't met the other one yet.
Not yet.
Oh, Peppery. But she says her powers come from the world around her. She says she doesn't read no stupid books. Do you read books?
I read many books.
Well, what I guess what
I
I
assume
mean
that
is
she's a druid then.
a druid. What's a druid?
Is that out of this world? Am I
No,
am I shitting the bed?
there's
Okay.
totally druids. He just
Okay,
don't know
I
what
was
a
like-
druid is.
Been
You
a
talking
while.
about one of them land wizards?
Yeah, literally that
Anybody-
actually.
Anybody that can do anything and make it mystical is a wizard.
Close enough.
Yes, Peppery. She got all that stuff. She can make all them potions and everything. Have y'all been issued a cruise locker yet?
Not as of yet.
Wow.
All right.
How nice.
You each get a locker. You also... You need to know about the code. Did any of y'all know about the code?
If I'm perfectly honest, no.
Yes.
Well, what do you know about the code?
Well, there's two codes. There's Besmar's code, which, you know, is the right one, and the normal pirate's code. And I'd imagine that we're all doing our best. You don't sail a ride for free. Blood and sweat has a price. Fortune favors the courageous, but martyrs and fools don't live to spend the reward. One fool can take the whole ship. Keep your blades sharp and boots ready. There is no rule number 6. Neither soft hearts or tyrants can keep a ship or crew long. You sign your name to the ship's charter and you die before you break it. You keep the piece of the ship, and the code is more of a guideline than actual rules.
Where the fuck did you get all that?
Like, Jade
I'll
looks
say
at
that.
Silas.
I'll say that in both character and out of character.
He kind of like rubs his neck. He's like, I've been reading a bit more on Besmar's how should I say, like, guidelines for life, as it were.
Sounds
And
like you've been wanting to get shanghaied for a while, huh?
So that is the truth to a lot of things. You answered a lot of those the right way. Maybe not the way our captain would like them answered, but you get the gist of it. But, answer your friend there. What was you gonna say?
I'm sorry. Where did you get that from? I think that's the question that you're answering? Question mark.
Oh,
Well, I cut Dalton off, so I, formed it into the character, and the character is responding back to Dalton's character, Silas, because it looked like Silas was about to say something.
oh no. I just said the whole thing, and it was just basically we finished the interaction,
Okay.
which was we've I've been studying Besmar's suggestions for life, and Anton asked him how long he's been following that, and my only response that did get cut off would be it's been less times than you would think.
Well, I'll go over some of the code that we follow on this ship. Y'all can take notes if you want, or y'all just get reminded about it when you break one of them. So every member of the crew gets an equal share of the treasure. Anyone caught taking more of their fair share of the loot, or refusing to report its discovery in a timely manner, shall be marooned. The captain receives extra shares of any treasure, as do the shipwrights, the carpenters, and the officers in lesser degrees. You get that? Does it make sense to you?
Perfectly.
Alright. Every member of the crew must tend to his own weapons and keep them ready for battle. We got sharpening stones down there. You make sure your blades are sharp. You make sure the ends are pointy. or your hammers all ready to strike. Whatever you use, you make sure it's ready. Because if you go to chop a rope, if you need to chop something and it don't chop, we're blaming you.
Of course, with the newest ones on the ship.
That's right. Alright, anyone who shows any cowardice in the face of the enemy or deserts in the middle of battle will have their cutthroat, or we might maroon you. But I'm telling you, Harrigan will probably cut your throat.
Follow-up question.
What?
Who's the enemy?
Everyone else.
You will know who the enemy is. We don't have any enemies per se.
Yep.
Except for, the Cheliax Navy. They're not too kind of us. But whoever we see on the horizon and we say that we're gonna raid that ship, or the captain says plunder that ship, then those are our enemies. It can be a merchant ship, it could be a naval ship. It all depends on the captain's mood.
Heard that?
Alright. No crew member shall hide his abilities from the crew. If you got those little magic-y wizard powers, you better let everybody know you got them. Don't you be keeping them secret. That applies to all of you. If you got skills or abilities that you don't tell the rest of the crew, or the captain, or me, or Scourge, if you're secretly some academy surgeon and can remove the brain and put it back, then we want to know. Because if we find out later, in the heat of battle, or after a battle, then you'll be flogged.
I mean, how thoroughly do you wish to know? I can do a few tips and tricks, but I don't really think it's a whole lot of it is worth mentioning.
Look, I just want to know about the important stuff. If you can twiddle your thumbs and make a fucking grasshopper appear, I could care less. But if you can fill up a flask with water, that's important.
I can automatically fix small broken objects.
Perfect.
Same.
You're a carpenter.
Same.
Congratulations. Wait, you both can fix little things?
I can fix things, but I can also heal people.
Oh.
Same.
Wait. Why you keep on piping in, little one?
He then repeats the pirate code viburnum of, must report in a timely manner.
Alright.
Shut up, I don't need it reported back to me. Look, okay, I will figure it out by the time I'm done with these codes, what you're gonna be doing.
Look, I can heal people with and without magic, and I can craft, I can do carpentry with and without magic.
I cannot.
Aha! Finally something you can do, he can't. Alright, you said carpentry, that's where I'm putting you. You a carpentry mate.
It just kind of shrugs and says, Kato, were you really able to do the healing without magic too?
He nods. I have a minor. And he
Right.
goes through his papers.
They got some honor and toilet paper.
It'll do.
Alright.
Am I supposed to have papers? Because I'm over here I'm feeling a little bit underclassed all of a sudden.
Oh, retcon that? No, he does not. Thought I put one in. I have a lot of skill points per level. I do not have heal as of yet, but I will.
Regardless, heal is a wisdom skill.
Yeah.
He doesn't have magical healing this level, but next level he's gonna have some.
Oh, so you lied too about the magical healing?
Wowee.
Wow.
Well, no,
Everybody.
Wow. know.
Fucking blowing up their CVs over here. Holy shit.
Alright, moving along, you fucking swabs. Alright, no crew member shall take a position on a new ship or talk of leaving until that crew member has acquired at least 1,000 gold worth of treasure through your labors. And that's how you get off.
Well, that sounds pretty fucking easy, actually.
I raise my hand.
What do you want, little one?
Okay, so say we have outstanding debts. Does that
Yes.
is that taken into consideration for or after the 1,000 gold?
All the outstanding debts with somebody that it has a relation with Captain Harrigan.
No.
Then it doesn't matter, and those debts do not apply.
Okay.
Alright, it's a good question, then.
Has anybody actually earned that 1,000 gold and left?
We have had a few crew members in the past do this, yes.
And he does.
All right.
That is truthful. That you sense.
Okay.
Alright. There'll be no fighting allowed between crewmates. Quells shall be set aside until shore leave, at which point grievances will be settled with violence on shore. We also make a game out of it, and we charge admission.
I raise my hand again.
Yes, little one.
So, I know Captain Barnabas said no killing on his ship, but does that apply to outside the ship
You got to keep
for crew members?
You gotta keep yourself respected while you're in port. Anything
Okay.
that would look negative upon the Wormwood while you're in port, you shouldn't do. And no, you cannot kill crew members from the Wormwood while you're at port.
He actually has a scry notebook and is writing this down with ink and quill.
Good job. Alright, all crew members must obey the captain and his officers. Now, I emphasize his officers. He has the quartermaster. Y'all met her downstairs. Big green fella. A big green girl. Yeah, you're a girl. It's a Grok. Goes by Grok. I think you cleaned out her rafters or whatever. Anyways, then you have me, Mr. Plug. And then you have Mr. Scourge. And you have Captain Harrigan, of course. And, who else? Ambrose. Fish Guts. You gotta listen to him. I know you won't want to. I know he stinks. And for you, I'm really sorry. You being his cook mate. Oh, man, Ambrose. He's not a good guy.
He does look rather like a goblin.
He might have a little orc in him.
Yeah, he's like up on deck. Is he even up on deck right now?
He is not on deck. He is below deck.
Oh, great. So me just being like, and he's an ugly motherfucker.
Alright, so next. Now this one, I believe you've already been told about Patch, right?
Yes, don't have any loose items around for her to grab.
Okay, yeah. You've been told about Patch. Well, this doesn't apply to Patch, so you know what? Suck it up. I don't care if it's not fair, but it doesn't apply to her. Any pirate found stealing from crewmates shall take 30 lashes and be put ashore to port. Now look, she got a problem, and it's a problem, but it ain't affected us. You ask her if she got something, she give it back. She don't do it on purpose. But if you do it on purpose, then you get the lashes. You understand?
Understood.
This is like an inclusive crew to her blatant kleptomania.
Kato raises his hand.
Yeah, what do you want?
I also minored in psychological counseling. And he holds up the psychological counseling.
I don't know what that means. Are you trying to be smart?
No. The science of head thinking. and
Head
helping
thinking.
people
Wow, that is big brain.
with head thinking and fixing their heads. Not in in how they behave. Like you said, she got a problem. I might be able to help.
I don't care what you do on your own time. Just don't steal from the other crew. All right.
Completely unfazed. Love it.
Looking around. Quick thing. Silas, are you still missing a leg?
Am I missing a what?
A leg, or was that the other character?
I've never been missing anything.
Okay. For some reason, I thought you had a character that was missing a leg. But I didn't factor it into my story, so it doesn't matter. So, alright. He doesn't look around at anybody. Alright. Alright. So this next one, I mean, you might like it, but you're probably not going to like it. Any crew member who loses a limb in the service of the ship shall be paid 800 gold for your loss. I'm waiting on the halfling to have a question.
It's self-explanatory. Thank you.
Okay.
That's
All
Jade.
right. Now you know.
That was some shade. Love it.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And now, every sailor on this boat has an equal right to vote in decisions put to the crew by the captain. And every once in a while, he comes out and throws us a decision, and we all get a voting matter on it. Usually, it's something important, like where to go, who to raid, if we're gonna raid, if we're gonna strike land, if we're gonna maroon somebody, kill whole somebody, which is happening in a... And he looks up at the sun. In about an hour. But you don't get to vote on that, because that already happened. Okay. And that's it. That's the pirate code aboard our ship. And here are the questions. And he looks at the halfling.
Kato shakes his head. But if I do think of any, I'll make sure to come ask.
I appreciate how liberal, but I don't know what I was expecting on a pirate ship.
We
A
all...
bunch of liberal cucks. Love it.
We all got
mean-
to be here. Like we said, we gave you a choice. You can swim back to Port Peril, or you can join us as our crew.
I'm down for some cuckery.
Some of you look like you're gonna have a blast.
Why, thank you. I often hope that.
Whatever we do, let's make sure to have some fun.
Alright, so now that you know the code, I'm gonna quickly go over some of the rules of this ship. Okay? Alright, now I think y'all have been told a little bit about the open flame policy. No open flames anywhere. Okay?
No open flames.
No open flames, no
Rule number one.
magical flames, no mundane
No magical
flames.
flames. Addendum.
If you do, you'll get 10 lashes from Mr.
10
Scourge.
lashes.
Alright.
Are you actually taking notes?
Yes, he is. I
Oh,
wasn't joking.
okay. Oh, like you. Like, are you writing this down?
No. I was role playing him, writing it down with.
Oh, you totally should write it all down. That would have been great if it was all written down.
This next
I'm too
one,
lazy.
This next one, this is from Barnabas, and a lot of us don't like it. We don't like it at all. But Captain says so, so we only do it on leave time. Shore time in the taverns if we're not on the boat. But on the boat,
Here you go. This is the no fucking.
No, you can fuck. You
Oh.
Feel free to fuck whoever you want. But there's no
Oh,
playing...
Chattanooga!
What? Wait.
Nothing.
What? I can't. You be quiet there, little one. Alright, I'm trying to talk. I'm getting confused and flustered. Alright, now where was I? Okay. Cards or dice? No gambling.
Kato raises his hands.
What?
Can we play cards or dice with no gambling stakes.
If there are no stakes involved, or there is a little loophole, if you put up stakes, they have to happen on shore leave. So, if you tell somebody that you're gonna bet them like 500 gold, and you lose and you got to pay them, you don't pay them on the ship, you pay them on shore. You understand?
Ah, yes.
Alright.
Alright.
Oddly specific.
I doubt that any of this affects any of y'all, since you being the way you look, and you being like, you look like you're 4. I doubt any of y'all have husbands or wives, do ya?
No, not that I'm aware of. Children,
Alright.
maybe. But
No sailor is to bring aboard a husband, a wife, a child, or a person of ill virtue, or any passenger unbeknownst to the captain. Do you understand?
That's
Um,
interesting.
what if one of us is the person of ill virtue?
You've already been brought aboard. I guess I'll get in trouble.
Good luck.
No, don't. I'm sure we can vouch for you. And vouch for the quality of Jade's character, so you won't get in trouble.
Hey, why is that specifically? Oh, wait. Right.
I'm sorry, did your character change within the past hour and a half?
I know. I feel called out, and I don't like it.
You are being called out.
Well, fuck you two.
No, that's, it's just the situation, dearie.
Hey, there'll be no infighting between you either. Y'all can argue on your own time, not while in the middle of telling you shit.
Alright,
Just
well,
a little ribbon.
speaking of which,
What?
well, we are all able-bodied people. Disagreements happened while we're out here having fun. How do crew members usually resolve differences before they get onto shore? You need to have some sort of outlet, right?
So, either the quartermaster or Master Scourge will first separate the two of you. Or keep a guy on you the whole time while you're working until you get to shore leave. And then you deal with it at shore leave. But if you skirt any of your other chores, trying to exact your revenge upon the one who slighted you, or vice versa, then they will be looked upon, and they will take extra lashes, just like you.
Alright.
If we are at sea for an extended amount of time, and shore leave isn't an option, or calm winds have left us adrift amongst the sea, if Bismara is ever so cruel to us, in that event, the captain will make the decision. We have had, at times, fights on the top deck between two parties who disagreed. So that is an option if it comes to it.
Understood.
Alright. Every sailor must do his or her fair share of work, and neither shirk her or his duty to pass off work to another. So if I catch you making somebody do your work that you were told to do, you're gonna get lashes.
Kata raises his hand.
Yes?
What if we choose to do other people's work? Of our own accord?
Then you get to give them lashes.
Wow. That's hot.
If you decide to pick up other people's chores, it will be like you are stealing their work from them.
Oh,
How does that sound?
it's bad.
Alright. Now,
This
if
guy's like straight up an Oompa Loompa, right?
if an officer asks you to do something, then you do it. It doesn't matter. But like Winslow, he's not going to tell you to do anything. Oh yes, and the ship's bard may rest 1 day per week, but must stand ready to entertain at any time.
Do we get Kata raise his hand again?
Yes.
Who's the ship's bard?
Just 1 second. ...
Promising.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want every position I aim for, but then all of a sudden, ship's bard is an option.
Oh no, I think his technical difficulties.
No. He's looking up a thing, probably.
Oh.
Right now, one of the passengers has provided his skills as a bard to our service. So right now, Rosie is our entertainer on the ship.
Kata raises a hand again.
What?
And I have a battle of the bands.
You can discuss with the quartermaster on any events that you want to set up. Know that our evenings are free between certain hours, depending on what we are doing.
He nods.
All right. Every sailor receives an equal share of the food and drink, and 1 ration of liquor every day. Now, you have that ration. I will say that sometimes rations stored in the lockers will disappear. But I don't know why.
Kata raises his hand.
Yes.
Roll an insight check on that.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Because that seemed odd. Let's see.
I would laugh if it was a blink dog just teleporting into the fucking containers and eating it and teleporting away.
That'd be amazing. I don't think I have Where is sense motive?
Main skill page, honey.
Oh, there it is. I found. Yeah! Oh, it was so close to 15.
You're unable to tell if there's any deception in his tone that he's saying this in, other than how it was said to begin with. It is strange how he said it.
It's definitely the klepto.
Wait, did it not add the +4? None. It probably doesn't matter anyway.
You rolled a 4, and it added skill ranks of 1 and your class skill of 3. If you click on the numbered on the right-hand side, it brings up a little summary of what you rolled and what bonuses.
Oh.
All right. Now that being said, you only get your liquor ration once a day. But if you're ever found drunk on duty, you shall face 10 lashes. Any sailor too drunk to function effectively during a battle shall be killed. Do you get me?
Kata raises his hand.
What?
That sounds really scary. So, what if... Can we give our rum rations to other people?
Yes. And
Okay.
you're encouraged to do so to your officers. Myself included.
Understood.
All right.
Encouraged to give to officers. Mr. Plug included. And he just like nods.
All right. So next, any sailor who suspects a hazard, be it a storm cloud, a sea monster, an enemy ship on the horizon, you must raise the alarm immediately. Any sailor who sees an unfamiliar sea creature must tell their captain immediately. He has an eye for such beasts.
Kato raises his hand.
What?
Oh my god, this guy.
I love.
How do we sound the alarm?
At the bottom of each mast pole, there is a large bell. We might have to put a stool under it for you two.
Much
What?
appreciated.
You'll ring it if you see anything. Or just call out really loud. Yell for your quartermaster, yell for the first mate, or yell at the captain. But know that if you talk to him, he might get upset.
Unless it's a creature we don't recognize.
Yes, if it's a creature you don't recognize, you tell the captain immediately. He likes
Okay.
them. He likes them merfolk.
Oh.
You on that
Noted.
note, you are not allowed to speak to any sea creature either.
Wait, what?
What? Huh?
You heard me.
Is that because people have tried to fuck a siren?
You see, Mr. Plug blushes a little bit as redness comes to his cheeks.
Ooh. You're trying to fuck a siren.
We don't talk about sea creatures. We just don't talk to them, ever. If you see one, you tell the captain. You are not allowed to talk to any sea creatures at all. I don't care if it's a talking fish.
Alright.
What?
Kato raises his hand.
My god.
What? My fucking
So
god.
he
This
kind of
guy.
twiddles his thumbs and is like, "So, you said we should bring you any special talents we have. I actually, I took a minor in Aquian for a dual immersion class. So
What did you just say?
so,
Yeah, he's fucking talking straight up D&D terms.
He can speak in elementals.
I don't
and-
care if you can speak to
and
the
fish people.
fishies. You're not
So-
allowed to.
no. So if I hear what the fishies are saying, do I then bring that to the cap? Is listening to the fishies not allowed? I know talking to the fishies isn't allowed.
Well, I guess it depends on what they're saying.
Okay.
If they're saying something important like they're gonna sink our ship, then yes, we want to know. But if
Okay,
they're
okay.
saying something about, oh, I'm a fish, I'm gonna swim around in the school for the next 12 hours, then I don't want to hear it.
Like, so does that? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to add on to this guy's questions, but like, does that mean if we prove to not be complete dumbasses, we can get talking to fish privileges?
I don't know if anybody. I don't know if anybody on the ship has fish talking privileges. But
Oh my
I,
god.
will,
Yeah,
I am the first mate, so I will talk to the captain to see if that is something we can award.
Kato raises his hand.
Good god.
You previously stated on addendum 3 of this particular topic that one person does have fish talking privileges. That would be the captain.
But we can't hardly expect to rank up to the captain in certain duties. I mean, we're just slowly
Swamps.
like newcomers now. Yeah.
Okay. I'm penciling potential fish talking privileges in future. Potentially.
Perhaps the captain has gotten tired of being the sole carrier of these responsibilities.
The captain is the only one allowed to talk to the fishes.
Does he oft make use of this privilege?
I fucking love magical pirates. I fucking love these magical pirate rules.
I'm so glad that this being like on the monitor and just me laughing at it is providing a perfect accent to Maiko watching fucking the Jeffrey Dahmer show
Of
in the
course.
background.
Hey, why you got
So-
butt cheeks in your fridge?
Yeah, so like there's just like just torturous murder, and who can talk to the fish in the same conversation?
Nice.
Pretty important to know
All
who can talk
right.
to the fish.
One last
if-
rule before I let you go.
We're getting let go.
Well, you're getting let go, so I'm gonna point you to your fucking tasks, you fucking cook's mate. All right.
What?
A sailor must not speak ill of the dead, lest they summon the restless spirits of a ship.
Ooh-wee. On the note of the dead,
Wait! Wait! That other one has made it a prerogative. You got to raise your hand.
Oh, I raised my hand.
Yes, go ahead.
On the note of the dead, what does one do with the dead on the ship?
Like when a crew member dies,
Sure, why not?
we wrap them up in linen and throw them overboard.
Gotcha. And what if they were to, I don't know, come back after they died?
You're talking about the restless dead. Yes, the restless dead. Don't speak ill of them. Sometimes they come back.
Oh, great. So we're pretty chill with the returned.
But what if they turn? But what if they're grateful when they return? Do
Are
do
they the Grateful Dead then?
The grateful restless dead.
Ah, yes.
I feel like the band will still be very awful.
Oh, I see.
I actually knew that band in college.
Can you come unlock the door for me?
In Bard's College?
Yeah, they were. They took the dire bar, they were dirge bards. It was a lot of makeup.
Oh.
Yeah. Were they themselves undead? God.
We don't know, but we don't judge.
I don't judge nothing. Except,
Um.
alright, so now we have run across zombies before. And we have raided zombie ships before. And stole all their shit. That was fun.
Zombie
Zombie
ships.
ships. There's ghost
That
ships
does
out
sound
there.
fun.
Yes. Anyways, they're not the type of ones to speak ill of. I don't care what you do to zombie ship pirates. But, like, if a fellow crew member dies and he comes back and he starts haunting us for some reason, which has happened twice, then we got to figure it out. Don't speak ill will of them.
Peculiar way of going about it, but okay.
This is fucking clown land, and I love it. Magical
This is
pirate
great.
clown land.
I also kind of want to make sure. Does this ship, give Besmara her due as well? Because I'm gonna be honest, and this is gonna be a little bit of a circling back. Besmara is also the god of sea monsters, and if she sends somebody down here to talk or guide us, and we can't talk to them, that's gonna be kind of a conflict of interest, yeah.
So,
But also, do we give her cut?
look, Swab, you're not important enough for Besmara to talk to. She'll want to talk to one of the officers. And he touches his chest and pops it up like a turkey. Or
You'd be
she'll want to
surprised.
talk to the captain, not one of you.
Is this
Well,
plug
there you have it.
or is Bert saying this?
This is Plug saying this.
Okay. Kato again.
Fucking guy.
I'm just gonna
Did-
make you stand there with your arm raised.
You're
Kato Nas.
gonna cut that one off.
He's just gonna stand there with his arm raised. Y'all can go on.
Were you gonna say something?
Uh,
Not you! He looks at Silas.
No, please. Kato is so full of questions.
Fine, what do you want, halfling?
Okay, what if somebody did miracles and were given miracles by Besmara? And he kind of looks at Silas. And it was proven that they were miracles by Besmara.
Did you tell us that you can do miracles by Besmara right now?
No!
Well,
We're just saying, what if someone did?
When that person finds out that they can do miracles by Besmara, they would come to the officers or the captain and let them know, right?
All right. Yeah, I can do miracles by Besmara.
At that point, at that point, Kato just holds his hand out for like a low five, because Kato is setting you up for that shit.
He moves back and then has it below his back.
Yeah.
You know, that hand out.
This is the wildest briefing this non-pirate pirate has ever been to.
Yeah, I'm a priest of the pirate god. Can do miracles. Yeah, what up?
Well,
and
then you got something in common with that other one that we picked up. Whoa.
And just to show it, he go ahead and as a in game terms as a swift action. I'm sorry, that's next level. Okay, and in game terms, as a normal action, he casts Shield of Faith, and for flavor of Besmara's shield, it's gonna be just basically like another cutlass that's just purely like dancing around him, that's just purely focused on defending.
Okay.
And it's like this ghostly ethereal blade.
No, you do got the blessings of the Pirate Queen. Alright, I will let the captain know. We might have a special task for you, since you are blessed by her. You should also know that the other woman that came in with y'all, Sandara Quinn, is also a follower of the Pirate Queen.
Really, Sandara? I never would have thought.
She looks over and gives you a slight nod.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You know, for an organized religion, we really have absolutely nothing because we're all selfish bastards. Honestly, it's like having two strikes of lightning in the same ship that we managed to align like this.
Maybe they wouldn't worried about me if it hadn't been from your group trying to help the situation at the tavern.
Us trying to help a person in need. We are truly the scum of the earth.
I could have handled myself, but the situation happened. We all ended up here. There's nothing we can do about it now.
If I recall, ma'am, and we do have a virtual recording of this, you did ask for help once we appeared there.
Well, yes. What was I supposed to do then?
All I'm saying,
say no. You got it. I mean,
all I'm saying is a true privateer would offer her grateful thanks, would she not?
I'm thankful for your help, yes. But your help did end up either dragging us all into this mess, or something.
I'm sorry. What happened that got us here? What? I thought I just got drunk, but what?
I vaguely remember seeing you at the tavern, but you weren't
You
involved.
whipped out
in
an
it.
us. I'm us.
Ah, yes, I did mean you. I saw you at the tavern drinking, but you did not, like these three, come out to help when Ambrose, Mr. Plug, and Master Scourge decided they were going to attack me in the alleyway. Now, I am grateful that they came
Look
out
at
to
the
assist.
pirates present.
Yeah, that might have been a low part of my day. I apologize.
Yeah, that's kind of a dick move. Generally speaking.
I mean, know that we weren't gonna do nothing nefarious to you. We were just gonna sap you over the head and bring you back to the ship.
Pretty normal.
Nothing serious about that.
Say more awkward flirting. You know, I'll give that to you.
Wow.
Well,
Alright.
we do have a resident expert on awkward flirting. He nods at Jade.
I curtsy.
So we got a cook. Cook, you can head down to Ambrose's galley and let him put you to work.
I guess I fuck off to do that, but I am very hesitant to move my character, so if you'll move
Okay.
him for me,
No problem. I'll get
that
you
would
in
be ideal.
there. All right.
As soon as I get there, I immediately start cleaning the place because I am a certified germaphobe, and I think Ambrose's face would be on that list of things.
All right. So he looks at the rest of you.
Which one of you was the carpenter?
I don't remember.
He looks over and to Kato says, "Were you really not gonna go for the ship's bard?"
I am going to be challenging her for Battle of the Bard at the nearest free time we have. But until then, I think I have to pick up something else. But you would make a great carpenter.
He sighs and just raises his hand.
All right, perfect.
Hey, you're going up places in this world. Soon enough, you'll probably have fish talking privileges.
Hey, don't get carried away. All right.
I'm sorry. He's just blessed by the god of sea monsters. You're right. I'm sorry.
You know, it's so blessed I can't even be the doctor. You're right.
All right.
Just
Miss-
because you can cast Cure Light Wounds.
What do you want me to call you? Mr. Met or Silas?
Call me Silas.
All right, Silas. I want you to go down and talk to Crimson. He's the one with the red neck. he should stay out of the sun. Anyways, he'll put you to work. There's a couple of places that we got to work on the deck. And that'll be what you'll be doing for the next day.
Alright. Easy enough.
Alright, that leaves you two. Right, you three. Miss Quinn, again, I apologize for what happened back at the tavern. And with that apology, I give you the first crow's nest watch.
She turns around without even saying a word and starts climbing the rigging. Alright, she's 30 feet up.
Alright, that just leaves you two. Alright, tell me again what you can do.
I am at least a little versed in every knowledge, like in all of the major and minor knowledges. I can carry a tune. I plan to be the plan to have a battle for the bards, battle of the bards to try to assume the position.
Oh my.
But I can also I also took a sailor hobbying class and have a minors in ship a minors in
Would you just stop right there, okay? Alright.
I can do tumbles.
Well, we don't just
I can do tumbles.
I got the
Really
perfect,
good at slobbing that knob. That
I got
much is
the
clear.
perfect job for you.
Good God.
You're on rigging repair.
Oh.
You go up, and you take a needle and some thread, and you start fixing the tears in the riggings. All right.
Why is he crying? Oh. What's the...
Yes, yes, officer.
That's right.
Why was he crying?
I don't know why he's crying. That's weird.
As he just grabs the fucking thing and just and he's like almost like crawling up this like a fucking caterpillar,
it's-
trying his best not to slide down.
It is a DC 10 to climb up the rigging. So.
I barely made it, guys. Like, come on.
Don't you fall on us. The fall is a lot farther for you than it is for a big guy.
But they would land lightly. There's that.
They don't know that.
Oh, okay. Can I tie a rope around my waist and then tie it onto somewhere else?
Sure.
Okay, cool. I'm just going to use the Min spell, the Min cantrip to fix all this shit.
Okay, that's cool. Alright, and now you! What do you want to do aboard the ship?
What would I like to do about this ship?
Yeah,
Well, let's see. I am quite dexterous. Very good with my hands. Also good with, certain pleasures. You catch my...
What about rope burn? How are you with rope burn?
rope burn?
Well, yeah. Isn't that pile of ropes over there with all them knots? I need you to untie all of them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you thought,
Right
you
away.
thought you were gonna try to seduce me with your wilds, didn't you?
I was hoping to be given a role for that, yes.
That role only goes to one person aboard, and that's Chalky. If you can figure out a way to get Chalky overboard, then you can take her position.
On her back.
Now, I'm not saying this to just anyone, but if old Chalky decided to go for a little swim, she wouldn't be that missed.
Noted.
Now, you see, I didn't say nothing about killing her. I just said she needs to go for a swim.
No, absolutely not.
All right.
Absolutely not. I'll get on those ropes right away.
Good job. All right.
Quit, help, I'm sliding down. Help.
Oh, my. I got to move. I don't want you to land on me. All right, I'm safe.
What do I have to roll for untie rope?
alright. For the knot work, untying the ropes, you need a profession roll for sailor, DC 10. If
Okay.
you do not have sailor as a profession, you can roll a strength check.
Do have
Wouldn't it be a
sailor.
dexterity check?
Strength, she has to untie the knots.
Oh.
These are some thick knots.
You want to
Yeah.
break the ropes. And
But, hey,
Oh, wow!
you are a knot untier.
As swiftly as I am in bed,
Alright.
it has come undone.
Anton, while you're in there with Ambrose, he looks over to you as you're walking around the kitchen doing your cantrips and cleaning the kitchen up as all the messes. He says,
You gonna mess it up? I'm not gonna remember where I put things if you put them up somewhere else.
I'd say that you should relearn, considering your categorization skill is lacking.
I ain't got no. What? I don't understand what you're saying. Whatever. What can you do? You can make it cold and make it hot, but can you actually cook anything?
What would I even roll for that? What is cookery?
Profession.
Profession? Yeah, I ain't got fuck all on that. I could probably recite some recipes from memory. I have knowledge of everything.
Give me a roll of a d6.
A d6.
Just one d6.
Okay. Let's have a look-see. I am not familiar with this system. Where is...
So right underneath where you type, there's a little boxes that have a d4, d6, d, etc. You can hit the d6 once.
Oh, I see.
It'll
Okay.
pop up with a number and just hit the roll button.
Boop. And then I go, boop. Oh, nice.
All right. So, old Captain Harrigan, he got a celebration coming up later today. I mean, the sun hasn't even come up yet. Can't believe I'm awake. Anyways, we're celebrating him, and we want one of these pigs butchered and cooked for dinner. I want you to make it.
Oh dear. Okay.
I know that
Well,
you're cooking for the captain.
Goddamn. I would hope that my corpse delving skills would assist me in some way.
Alright.
Sink or swim, man. Sink or swim.
Yeah,
So-
slice a dicery, you know.
For this special occasion, that's what you ended up rolling with the 6. You are to cook up Captain Harrigan a meal for his celebration using the pig. To do this, you can use a profession cook roll, which I doubt you have, or
Yeah.
a survival check to be able to slaughter the animal. Now, I will let you substitute a medicine check for your knowledge of anatomy.
I have knowledge nature pretty happily. I don't see. Oh, I mean, there's heal, but not medicine.
I
And
think-
my
yeah,
heal
it's fine.
and
Yeah, it's fine.
my heal and survival are at the same level.
Okay.
So,
So it'll be one of those two.
are we sure that you don't want me to use knowledge engineering? Are you positive?
I'm positive. Maybe you could do something with the skeleton afterwards. with
Yeah, make a
knowledge
bone
engineering.
sculpture. Knowledge nature or something. Okay. Well, fuck. Okay. Yeet yeet. Here we go. Oh, good God.
Ooh.
Are you really going
Shit,
to?
man.
Are you really going to cut around the liver? Because the liver's the best part.
I figured that I'd start with a nice mince.
Incorrigible. I don't.
Y-
What?
You did. You-
Wait. Damn it. Oh, that's right. Well, you said you could make stuff hot and cold, but you don't know nothing about cooking, do you?
Technically speaking, I didn't even say that, but yeah, no, I know nothing at all about cooking.
Oh my.
I actually know many other things though. If there's a ship's library, I'd be much better suited there.
No. Captain has a couple of books in his study, but that's it. What do you... Are any of them other ones that you came with, do any of them know how to cook?
I sincerely doubt it.
What,
Maybe you should have
what
shanghaied the kitchen staff instead.
Well, that's probably a good idea.
Oh my God, they're writing that down.
Well, what about that little halfling lass? She know how to cook, doesn't she?
More of an ideas man. Halfling, well, she is insistent about her ability to handle sausage, but I don't think
What?
that means the same thing.
She can handle sausage? Did she say that?
Well, she kept on. her eyebrows said most of it.
Alright, she'll be in here next then. If she can handle sausage, maybe she can do something with this pig.
I can't wait for Jade to be the fucking, like, underdog that just, like, wins all of these roles.
Oh my god, you're throwing me under the ship.
Right, but I'm done having you as a cook's mate. You get out of here before you butcher this pig even worse.
I guess I fuck off to go clean, or I go to the quartermaster, and I say that I need a new job.
Okay. All right, jump over to Silas real quick, because I know it's already 9:42.
Indeed.
Wait. How long? That's 9:42. Y'all's time. Wait.
No, it is 8:42 our time.
Okay. So we're still good for about an hour then, right?
Sure.
Okay. I didn't know. I was thinking that you needed to stop at 9:42 your time. And that's true.
Yeah, well, usually it's about 9, but I'm okay with stretching it a little bit.
Okay. All right. So back to Silas. Silas, you were told to go. Where were you told to go?
He's a carpentry mate.
Yes, down to yes. So I see. Okay.
I was looking for somebody with a red scarf. Question
Red
mark?
Nick. Yeah, it's Crimson Cogward, the little guy over here with this red thing.
Okay. I was just on top of this random other fellow with a red scarf, so. I'll share space with a pig. Easy sit.
All right. They sent you down here to help with the carpentry work, huh?
Right. Yeah, I've got to start somewhere.
All right. So what we're doing right now is we're building some fences. You see how all these pigs are running around, causing a mess. I just want the pigs over in this area between here and the staircase leading up and the staircase leading down, and then right between that area. You go over there and you see I have it marked out. Anyways, I need a fence built. You think you can handle it?
I'm your guy.
All right. I'll go get some of the materials, some hammers, some nails, and meet you over there.
Do you need any help wriggling the hogs?
You can grab the ones that are in this room and bring them over. It looks like there's only about 3 of them in here. But yeah, just bring them on over.
Of course.
All right. Do you want to wrangle hogs?
Bring a little hog. Actually, no, fuck. He second guesses position.
Fuck the pigs, he said.
And he's like, wait, more pigs trampling over our the area I'm trying to work in is gonna be a bitch.
Yep.
So he's gonna kind of ignore it, and he's gonna start just getting the area ready. He's gonna start making dovetails out of the pieces of wood to make it fit together, and just
Okay.
generally preparing.
So it is a profession sailor check.
Alright. And let's see, let's give myself a little. Now, is there any way to take a 10 on this, or take a 20? Or let's just have fun and roll for the first time.
No, you can take a 10 on it, and because it's repairs and it's long term, you can take a 20 on it. So 20 doesn't mean you roll. What's your max?
Alright.
Wow!
27.
It comes up at 20 if he takes 20. So, all right, 27. All right.
Hey, you know more about this work than I do.
Um,
Did you build houses before?
I built ships before.
What do you call those little... You said dove something.
Yeah, it's dovetails. It's a type of joints that if you fit it together like so, the weight gets distributed and doesn't break in time. It's really useful whenever you're trying to preserve nails for minimum tasks like these, like just herding pigs. And then he shows them how he does it.
As you're doing this, I'm passing up the stairs looking for the quartermaster, and I go, "Oh, my name's Silas. I have skills. I was a carpenter."
Your college education ain't helping you out here, huh?
Nobody said anything about fucking cooking in a mage's college.
Okay, that was funny.
Prestidigitate the sawdust out of the way.
All right, so with your profession sailor check, this is a long term. Each one of these roles that y'all are doing take a couple of hours at a time. So let me jump to the guy for the rigging work. All right, rigging repair. You were able to climb up the rigging a little bit, barely, without slipping. Now that you're up there, you're using your mend cantrip to do it, right? Okay.
Yep.
You can hear the pirates below you. They start mocking you as you make your way up the rigging, saying, "You didn't even take any of the tools. What's he gonna do up there? He's probably just gonna whack it. You better watch for raindrops." Wait, no. If he does that, I'm gonna jump overboard.
The tools.
Yes.
The tools would only weigh me down. I can barely climb up here as it is.
Well, you ain't gonna fall on me this time. Well, the other guy fell on me, but still. I don't know, this one might just bounce off me. Alright, so how you gonna fix them rips then?
Easy. I'll sing. Like everything else.
Don't you be singing too loud, you'll attract sea creatures. Boss.
Okay.
We're not allowed to talk to them.
Right, the fishy privileges, yes.
Yes.
And so he's just gonna put the ropes together, right?
Okay.
And just say, "Come on, ship. I know you can do it. Fix yourself. Come on, fix it. You got it in you. You got the makings of greatness."
My God.
You eat thunder and you shit lightning. And the rope is actually going to mesh and meld itself and look good as new after like a 10-minute pep talk.
Did you just see what he did? He talked that rope into getting better. That's not possible. How did he do that? He's got that wizardly stuff.
Wizardy.
No! I'm not a wizard. I don't read any books. I just feel the rhythm of creation.
You see, you fool. He ain't a wizard. He just reads. Oh, okay.
No, I feel the rhythm. And he'll laugh. And he'll so I don't. Since this isn't me tying a knot, right? This is just it fusing together.
Yeah.
I assume I'm doing, and it's not just like this one little piece. I actually, I'm guessing the whole of the thing, I actually regain hit points for it. So like I'm guessing it's a good bit. And like the whole day of doing this, I'm assuming I get shit done.
Yes.
If I can get up there, you know, like.
I'm surprised that you're not singing so much as giving just like pep talks. Be like, "Ropes can't pull me down."
God damn it! That would be so great, but no, I couldn't.
Just wing it.
No. Like next rope is like, "Can we fix it? Yes, we can."
All right.
And the
Yeah,
rope
there you
just
go.
fused together.
That's a good one.
So I am
Cheerleading now.
gonna advance the time a little bit on the map. So.
I'm actually gonna try to like help out other people on the sail. Because you said there were other people here.
Yes, there are. There's the pirates moving around the deck. There's the people in the middle deck.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to. Are there any more riggers, or is it just me?
Oh, there's plenty of riggers. There's
Okay.
There's three masts on this ship, so each one has riggers working on.
Yeah, I'm going to try to help, like, effectively take a bit of like their load as well, if I can.
Share the load.
All right, so you're helping them out. You're down there working on the pins for the pigs. You're down at the quartermaster saying that you need a new job. We'll do that real quick. So, you're down there at the quartermaster at Grok, at the very bottom of the ship.
At Grok bottom.
Rock bottom, that is good. Alright, where's she at? There she is. Alright. So, you're down there at the very bottom of the ship, and you see Grok, who has, now that you get a better view of this, since you haven't seen this yet, the Quartermaster's Hold is what this area is called. Grok runs a store out of it, where she sells, or barters items for the ship, because she's the Quartermaster. So if you need something, you go down there and ask her. You have to either pay for it if it's something personal, or if it's something for a job, she'll give you a bucket of hammers, stuff like that. But everything pretty much comes from her. So, Pirate opens the door. Yeah, what do you want?
I need a new job.
You just got here.
Cook kicked me out because I can't cook.
Fish Guts kicks everybody out. At least he didn't try to, like, make you cook for the captain or something.
That's exactly what he tried to do.
Oh. Well, what is it that you can do?
Well, I can recite every major king of the continent. Let's see, what else? Or every continent. I can. Do you need a cartographer?
We got a map maker. We got one of those.
Well, do they need an assistant? Does the captain need a scribe?
Well, you got to go talk to Habley about that stuff. Between Habley and Peppery, he's pretty content when it comes to scholarly fellows. But
Yeah,
he might
like,
need you for something.
Who's the smartest people, and where do you need them?
Exactly.
Because I've got the smart.
How many
I have
languages
it.
do you speak?
More than you, that's for certain.
I'm pretty sure, because I only speak what I speak.
Wow. Okay. Well, I don't quite speak fish, though. I hear that that's a point of contention.
You're not allowed to talk to fish.
I've heard many tales of how we're not allowed to talk to fish. Actually, where are my? What the fuck? Where did it go? I've got all the fucking words. I got all the words to speak. Where did my fucking thing go?
It's on the words page.
What? What page? Features?
Attributes down in the middle. Right now it just says languages common for you.
Good god damn it. Well,
You need to add 4 more.
Fake
I-
diplomas. Fake diplomas.
And whatever
So-
your native human language is going to be.
well, it being that I have. Oh, are you saying the 4 more because I've got the 4 in?
Intelligence, yeah.
Yeah, so I was thinking about the previous Anton, the other Anton who spoke all of the fucking things. Okay, well,
We can figure
I'll
it
have
out.
to get back to you on I'll have to get back to you on that. But Draconic, as well as I'm guessing I probably speak Infernal, Celestial, probably Abyssal. I imagine Abyssal will
We'll
have
figure it
some
all
kind of
out.
use here.
I have
Yeah.
a couple of background things I'll probably try to message you between the next week.
I'm sorry, guys.
I know
I've
you're
been a
good,
bad
you're
boy.
Hey, at least you're here.
Yes. Mr. James apologizes, by the way,
Wow, no problem, man. All right.
for bailing out.
All right, so it is nearing 10 o'clock after a couple of hours of y'all doing y'all's work and you talking to the quartermaster, and we'll just like kind of fast forward time a little bit. Maybe you goofed off for a little bit before then, or whatever. But you hear a sound horn coming from above deck. Anybody that's below deck, and those that are above deck can see the quartermaster, or Master Scourge up top blowing a horn. Let's say, Anton, you're still where you're at down here in this hold. You hear them say that the prisoner needs to come up. And everybody is ushering everybody else to come up to the main deck. Up to the top. All right. So everybody is starting to peer up on the top deck. You see the captain. He's over there by the wheel again. Master Scourge is next to him. Mr. Plug is standing there on the middle of the ship. It's time for bloody hour. You bring up Jake's magpie. It's time for his keel hauling.
Spider-Man, no.
I thought it was the other guy, the Tarzan fella that was getting keel hauled.
Yeah, I did
I thought that Jake's magpie was just in the stocks for being a little turd.
Yeah, I read it wrong. Sorry.
I just saved a man's life.
You
Everybody, you know, have that
I
shit
mean-
on the record.
One still dies, so, like, you know.
I mean, it's Tarzan though, so.
I don't know, like, Magpie seems less useful than Tarzan, like...
Well, anybody that's
Owlbear.
played D&D with me knows that I fucking can't stand barbarians. So
You mean, like, just like the stereotype, or...?
it's always because they bust down doors right before, like, you're talking about what you're gonna do about the bad guys on the other side of the fucking door, and the fucking barbarian is always like, I got it, and then fucking bust down the door. It's always a big fucking issue every time.
Shitty players, got it. That's what-
Yes, every
it, yeah.
person who plays a barbarian is always like, I am dumb. I play dumb. Tabitha's the only one that does a good barbarian, just because she's like, I love friends. She's like the Ed from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Oh, no.
It's the only good kind of barbarian,
Alright, so Tarzan's
Alright.
gonna get drowned in it.
probably.
I'm sorry about this, Owlbear, but them's the rules, and you's broke them. So,
Whatever they were.
Yeah.
We don't know.
What is his crimes? I suppose they'll probably read it out.
What if he talked to the fishies?
Oh
And
yeah.
he's-
Well, he's definitely gonna
Right.
get an up close and personal opportunity now.
alright, we're waiting for Grok to get up here. Just a moment.
All right. Rock walks up from the stairs. She walks up from the stairs and she goes and she stands next to.
Can you move me
the
up there,
elevator.
by the way? Because I am
Oh, you can't see that.
movement challenged.
I'm guessing we're supposed to line up, are we, or what?
Oh, it don't matter.
Let's
What you
do-
do.
Okay,
It don't matter what your guys are.
okay.
All right. So Master Scourge starts talking as he looks. All right, Owlbear, you stole from the quartermaster's hold. Grok here has accused you, and you have admitted to your stealing. You shall be keel-holed. How many? How many times? 3. Alright, let's just get this done. Alright. They start tying the ropes around his ankles and tying the ropes around his arms, and you see that Grok, who's standing right next to him, the half-orc, she grabs one set of the ropes, and over on the other side is the NPC, he has another set of the ropes, and they start hanging Owlbear over the edge, and they're about to start pulling on the ropes.
During this time, I want to do a knowledge religion test.
Okay.
Because likely this is gonna be him dying.